Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Missile 18th anniversary. Welcome, welcome. Is everyone connected? Can everybody hear my voice? Give me a thumb up. So yes, thank you. Okay, this is awesome. I'm so happy. We're gonna have so many people participating today on this special day. This is the 18th anniversary. Yes, Missile, we've been around for 18 years. This is a lot. So for those who don't know Missile, my name is Cecile Klaus, and I founded Missile in 2005. I'm a choreographer, performer, artistic director, and with Missile, we started to do competitions, speed, downhill, skate cross, and then we were also doing roller dance performances. And now we strictly do, essentially do roller dance performances. So we have a huge team of performers, dancers, entertainers. We have one team in Paris, one team in New York, and we've been doing a lot of performances for special events, fashion, marketing, music videos, stage, concerts, anything for all these years. And you can check it out on our website, missileteam.com. We have a bunch of videos and showing all the performances we've done so far. We're gonna have very special guests today to celebrate this special anniversary. We're gonna have, let me check my list so that I make sure I do this in the right order. So I hope everyone is okay. You guys muted everybody? Okay, very good. So we're going to start first with Sebastien that is here, Sebastien Laffargue. Welcome, Sebastien. He's the founder of the Sebaskates, and he has a lot of things to share with you today. We're also going to have Shannee Gilliland, that is a Rollerdance performer with the New York Missile team, also a choreographer, acrobat as well, dancer, professional dancer. She's doing everything. We're going to have Moloko Violet from Wifa Skates. Yes, she's going to share a few things about the Wifa skates and products. Nice. We're going to have Amandine Etelage, that is from the French Missile team, also professional dancer, choreographer, certified instructor from the National Dance Center of France and the French Federation of Roller Skating as well. Right, and then she's going to let us know about a bunch of projects that she's going on. She's on a lot of shows coming up this year. A lot of creations, a lot of shows, contemporary shows on roller skates, right? And we're going to have Karen Krasucki from Brazil. She's not here yet. She's going to teach you some artistic roller skating. We may or not may have Joshua Love. I think for today, unfortunately, he got some emergency. So, but we might have someone else for that slot. So we'll see. We'll go with the flow. Just stick with us. We will have Candice from California, the legendary Candice Heiden. I think we're gonna have a talk about performance tips, and then I'm going to go ahead with choreography tips. I hope some of you will be interested in that topic. I will share you my little secrets. We will have Zaira Tary from UK, actually Spain, but now she lives in the UK, for some Latin roller dance. I hope you guys are ready for this. And then we're gonna have Andre Villabrera for spins, special tutorial about spins. He's the spin master. So you're gonna have the best tips for spin. And then finally, Michelle Barrios from Spain as well, director, founder of the Skate Love Barcelona. And fingers crossed, because she's actually landing in Spain at 8:30 p.m. and then her slot is 15 minutes after. So hopefully her plane is on time and she can join. And if anything, we'll just cheers, and maybe we can wait a little longer if there are any delays. Thank you everybody for joining. Thank you so much. This is so exciting. I know that there will be more people joining as we go, but we gotta make this super quick because we have a lot of guests and I know time flies. So and also I wanted to let you know we have a special gift today. I thought I wanted to announce it for the end of the Zoom, but I think I'll do it in the beginning and the end because I know some people will miss it anyway. So the special gift for everybody for this anniversary is that Wifa Skates is offering a discount code for anyone here hearing this. The code is Missile Team, so you can go to the website Wifa Skates. And then you can place any order, I think, and put the code Missile Team in your basket and you get a 10% discount, which is a great gift for this special anniversary. Thank you, Wifa. Yes, thank you, Amandine. So guys, feel free to chat on the side if you want to add anything, if you want to ask any question while we're rolling. And you can follow this on skates or off skates. It's up to you. It will be alternated. We will have some tutorials on skates and some things off skates, just like convo. So guys, show your face. Don't be shy. Those who are like hiding their video, show your face. Don't be shy. And we can, yes, thank you. Thank you. Welcome. What you can do, guys, yeah, it's good. A lot of you did it already. You can mute yourself so you get a better sound when somebody's talking. So we can do this. So look, I have only 5 minutes. And then I really wanted to get on skates with you. So I didn't specify what I was going to do on this slot of greetings. So I think I'm just going to do a quick warm up on roller skates for those who are already on their skates, because I see some of you have skates on already. I see Shannee has her skates on. I see maybe Steven has his skates on. So we'll just do a quick warm up before I pass the torch to Sebastien Laffargue that is here ready to go. Thank you, Sebastien, for being punctual. We're so excited to have you. All right, so I'm just gonna play one song and you guys can follow me. We're just gonna do a very quick warm-up. Yeah. So I think if you guys mute, I hope the sound is good. I'm gonna mute. No, if I can mute myself, the sound won't work, right? So I'll just play the song and hopefully the sound work. I just won't talk so it doesn't make interference because I know it could do this sometimes. Are we ready? So I have my skates on and look what I have on my feet. There are actually some Wifa skates here that I had from before. Riannon, you'll tell me later if you like these. But I also have those luminous wheels.
Yeah, je vais dans le garage.
Huh?
Roller.
It's gonna like a who's saying something? You guys can chat if I'm missing anything. All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm going to, oh, sorry. I'm going to mute everyone. Sorry if I'm clicking at the same time. Oh, good. Okay, very good. Let's go. Oh, we have Nicola. All right, I see new guests coming. Okay, hopefully I can admit while we're doing this. Ready? Why can't we see the skates? Yes, like this. Perfect. Ready for the song? The song is I Need You. One of my favorite for Rollerdance. No, it's not I Need You. That's not what I wanted to play. My bad. The song is Feels Good. That's what I wanted to play. You can hear that. Swizzle. Swizzle. I'm stopping the song because it's gonna be time very soon. Just do your big swizzles. This is a great warm-up for your adductors, especially adductors. Or you can make them very small, tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay, I think everyone's warmed up. Even though we are going into a talk now, and we have new people in the waiting room, welcome, welcome. And now I'm going to pass the torch to Sebastien. So everybody stay warm because after Sebastien, we have more skating. Okay, so Sebastien, I'm going to put you on the spotlight for everyone. And then that's how every guest, you guys will do this. You just, oh no, actually, I will be the one who can change the spotlight. All right. So let's go. Sebastien, you can unmute yourself and I'm going to mute myself.
All right. Okay, can you hear me all? Do that, do that too. All right, that's perfect. So thank you, Cecile, and hello to everybody, and happy birthday to Missile Teams. Actually, I know you guys from 18 years already. I knew you from the beginning of your adventure, and I'm happy to see that it's still here and continuing growing every year, and with starting from a very small, small project from now internationally association, and so I'm very happy to be there with you guys. There is some sound open, so maybe guys, if you can turn off your microphone, that would be easier. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll mute everyone. Go ahead. Thank you.
All right, thanks. So yeah, thank you again for welcoming me.
Avec le nounours. Paul, fais doucement. Tu vas casser quelque chose. Ça bug.
All right, can you hear me now? Okay, so I will introduce quickly myself to let me know who I am. So I am Sebastien Laffargue. I am from France. So I am skating from the 1980s. Then I started inline skating in the 93. On the beginning, so I'm mostly inline skater. Of course, I was quad skating before that because there was also no inline skates. But I didn't really perform in quad skates. So my business partner with Greg Pinto was mostly the guy who knows about quad skates more than myself. But I enjoy also skating sometimes. As Cecile said before, was back in the day the founder of Sebaskates in the 2005. Then I founded later on the FR Skates, which is also inline skate brands, and then also Luminous Wheels, who are the light up wheels, like those. And the one that Cecile is wearing now. Maybe I can talk to you about about the luminous wheels, especially first. Or about the how manufacturing, the different, how this project came. Actually, on the beginning, I was not at all studying this kind of stuff. I didn't see myself as a skate manufacturer or skate developer or whatever. I was mainly skating, doing competitions. So I was practicing most disciplines. I was enjoying doing everything like aggressive skating and then slalom, downhill, hockey, even some speed skating, and everything that was I could do on skate. I wanted to try. I really like all aspects of skating, including dancing, roller dancing. Actually, when I was skating, I started really mainly to practice in slalom, and then after the slalom session with some friends, we were going to the bars and some clubs and dancing there. So it was a very long time ago, but very nice to be on skates and dancing. Actually, I'm very poor dancer on feet, but if I'm on skates, I don't mind dancing. I feel free to do everything. So that's really, for me, skating has been my passion first. And then so I got some sponsorship at some points because of my good results in competitions. But then step by step, the products, I was giving some advice to say, okay, this is not good. This should be improved on the skates. And finally, the brands were not ready to listen to skaters. What was important for on our or at least on my in my experience, what was important to have prove and to have good skates for competitive skates. And then step by step, so I had a lot of ideas coming to see what should we do to start to do that. And my sponsor were not really listening to me. And then when I got the opportunity to start my own product, so I didn't think so much. I just took my the money I got from skating. Actually, I was doing some performances, some shows, some prize money from competitions, or some working also outside of skating. And so all the money I got from I put it so in the first batch of skates that I wanted to do. And so that's how it started. So all started from some ideas, and then I say, okay, we should do that, we should do that. And then I learned step by step how to meet the ideas. I learned how the process of making the skates, then how all the steps to make something good. Because of course, when you start a project, when you start the project, you just expect to have something good, but you are not sure that it will work. You are not sure that it will be so you need a lot of tests. So you start with a prototype, and then from the prototype you start to do some improvements. Of course, the first skate you get is never what you expect. You always expect the best thing, and then everything goes well on the straight away. But then you have to really go step by step. It's like in skating in general. You always go step by step. So you learn the first small steps, and then you go up, and all the moves you can learn is actually the same. So you have to be patient, and then when you get something, to try to improve all the things you can. And then of course what for me was my very good strong point is that I was a skater in every field of skating, so I could understand how the wheel are performance. I could understand the hardness of the skate, how it should be, because I could try by myself all kind of skating and all kind of situation on skate, slides, of jumps, of slalom, of everything. So that's something that is something that really made us also always on the in advance comparing with other brands, is that we could, of course, we didn't invent the skating, but neither skates, but we could improve a lot of things in skating, and that's something I'm proud of, that we could contribute in the technology, in the advancing of the technology of skating. For example, when I can take the luminous wheels, for example. When we started this project, actually on the market was only the light up wheels that were very slow. There was not a very good quality of the urethane. It was like mostly really low-end products that were sold in supermarkets for a very cheap price. But then when we said, okay, we had this opportunity, and to have this project starting, we could really combine our knowledge of skating and the quality on what we were doing already on the classic wheels. Then we always wanted good quality for skaters, that nobody wants wheels that slows you down so much, and then you feel like you are just walking and doing just being limited by your products. So that's why we took this experience to take the quality that really the rolling quality. We tested a lot of wheels, and to find the really right good compromise with the rolling experience and the skating experience, with also at that time the LED, the LED quality and technology had improved. So the lighting of the wheels of the LED of LED technology was going much better. So we included this and good wheels, good quality, and that made a really huge difference. Then that was really the key point for us, that when we started to test the wheels and we were meeting people just in the street like that. Before having those wheels, we were just consider people have fear of us, like in the dark we are skating at night, like people see us coming like from nowhere, and then afraid. But then with the lights on the feet, then it's the opposite. People was going out of away of us, and then with the lights, people is coming to us, saying, "Oh, it's good. Oh, it's then a really good with starting to have a very good relationship with people, and starting to have conversation and talking about skating, and you should try skating." And that was really a nice feeling, that not to feel like people are afraid of us, but to feel like people are attracted by us. So that's a really good stuff about light up wheels and luminous wheels as especially. Yes, Cecile.
Yes, Sebastien. I wanted also to remind everyone here your titles as a competition skater. Can you remind this? Can you remind this to the community where you're coming from?
Yeah, so I was so my first titles in you mean competition. So I was like I started with slalom skating. So I was many times French champion. Then I became world champion in freestyle slalom and in speed slalom. So speed slalom is you have to go as fast as possible through the set of cones, and freestyle you have to do a lot of tricks and some dancing on the music, and then some tricks on the music, and it's like it was a run at that time of 1 minute 30 seconds. Now it's like 2 minutes, but yeah, it's like that. Then I practiced downhill, so I had some I was second place on in the World Cup 2 times on inline downhill. And then also I got some victories in some competitions. I was not the top of on this discipline, but I enjoyed enough. So then yes, I did some jump. I got some medals also in jump and some other things. So yeah, that's
Yeah, this is great. And also I wanted to ask also, like, the luminous wheels. Oh no, I wanted to ask first, when you decided to create your brand and your product. Well, I actually have so many questions. When you created your brand and your product, it was a big bet for you to do this, because you were not sure how it would take you. So it was a big investment and a big bet, right? Was it scary to start that new project?
Actually, I had the choice. At that time it was on the cross boundaries between different choice. So I had to choose between sponsoring. So my sponsors were proposing me some salary for every month. So saying, okay, now we can give you some money every month to skate and to represent our brand. But then I had to choose between this and continue to use the skates that I try to fight every day to make them good, but then people don't listen to you, or people are like, yes, you can, we will do something, but then nothing comes. Or then, oh no, it's too expensive, the market is not big enough. So, And then I had this opportunity. I met some another business partner that became a business partner to say, and that proposing to sponsor me. And then I was saying, okay, I'm okay, but if we do something from scratch, we start from the beginning. So for me, it was not so scary. I feel just like, okay, what should I do? Continue this way when I'm not enjoying so much the skates I'm skating, or trying to do something with really something I will do by myself, and so I'm sure I can improve. And also, okay, I have no, it was not secure, but I say, okay, I take the risk anyway. It was mostly the end of my career, so I was thinking with myself, okay, what should I do next? So I was, of course, I am coach, also skate coach, so I got the license from the French government of officially the sport coach and then skate certification. And so, but then I said, okay, I try and I'll see how it goes. And finally, it was, I think, the good move for me.
Yeah, you got the certification from the French Federation, right?
Yeah, and also it's like brevet d'état means in French. It's like
right.
in France we have
You got the
we are
top.
lucky to have a very good structure, yeah, very good structure in sports. And then when you want to be a skate coach, you have to go through the same as all other sports. So you are that's the very strong certification and
Yeah, it
strong.
makes it strong for sure.
So
Yeah.
it's very very good. It gives you a lot of confidence in teaching and in everything. So it's nice. It's a nice thing.
Yeah.
We are lucky about that, friends.
That's great. Do you have do you have any luminous product with you, like
I only have this one, so
the
it's
latest
my
the latest
it's
ones? Yeah.
latest one. No, yes. I'm sorry because I forgot the bag and just for the meeting. We have new wheels that have 6 legs actually instead of
Okay.
4. So we are it's nice because before on the quads, especially on the quad skates, you know, the lights were most of the wheels have the lights up like this, so it's just like that, like this way. And from the beginning of when we started our project, we oriented the lights on the outside to have a better light. And so
nice.
next the 6 LEDs. So we have on both sides at the moment. So we have new products like with the 6 LEDs that, so the light is going up and down and on the side. So now it's much brighter, and that's a really good effect, and it's nice. And then we have also made some wheels for all these, for especially for there are some quad skates with the narrow tracks. And then some of our wheels where sometimes there are a very little space to screw the wheels. And so now we have these wheels for those that have narrow trucks. You can take the wheels with a slim hub, and so you can screw the bolt onto more, and so there is no issue with fixing the wheels and be safe. So that's some good things. Then we have some more things to come with new colors and new stuff. So of course, if someone would like to see crazy colors, we can do something nice. We started to mix colors, like we had the galaxy wheels with pink and blue, and with shiny stuff inside.
Nice.
And
how about you post a link on the comments so that people can check the product?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay, good. And then we're gonna pass.
Also, Wifa skates have them, so maybe I can put on the Wifa website or Luminous website. It works too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can put in the chat so that they have the link, and then we're gonna pass the torch on to Shannee. It's Shannee turn, right? Yeah. Shannee, are you ready to
so
take
thank you very much, everyone. And
thank you so much, Sebastien. Thank you so much for
again.
joining. I'm so happy, guys. Look, because Sebastien is so busy. It's very hard to get him, to contact him. And I'm so happy he took 15 minutes of his time for us today. Thank you so much, Sebastien. I know every anniversary we're trying to invite you, and I know you're very, very busy company owner. But thank you for all your products. And then, yes, please send us a link here so we can check out the latest ones. And thank you for everything, Sebastien. We'll talk later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay.
Well, thank you, Sebastien. I can't wait to check out those wheels. I'm excited. I have some on me now, but the originals. Thank you, Cece, for introducing me earlier. If you weren't here, my name is Shannee. I have been a dancer since I was 3 years old, and I'm 32 now. I've been with the company for about 8 years, and we are running out of time, so look me up, Shannee X3, and I'm going to do a beginner combo, and we're going to have a little fun. I can give you a few modifications, you know, just to make it a little bit more difficult, but let's get started. It's 12:36. All right. So in the beginning, we're going to do some basic walks. We're going to do 2 walks for the very, very, very beginning, or 4 walks if you think you're a little bit more advanced. So just start by walking, give yourself a little pushback, cross your foot and forward, just keep walking, just keep walking. I know it's really hard to do slow if you could do it fast. Okay, so remember, only 2 of these. So when we start, 5, 6, 7, 8, go right foot forward, left foot forward. That's it. If you're more advanced, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 2 walks, and we're going to follow our right skate to the front. So our right skate's currently in the back. I hope this is not mirrored or anything for you. I have my right foot back. So my right foot goes forward, and essentially our weight is going to be more towards our heels so we can rotate our toes. 1, and our hands are going this way. If you want to do hands, don't worry about the hands. 2, 3, 4, even though that's 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's go again. So that's the first 8 counts. It's going to be a total of 4 8 counts because we're limited on time. If you want to learn more and a little bit more advanced, section 2, follow me later. All right, so 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk 1, 2, 3, 4. Back foot front. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. How is that? All right, a little bit faster. And 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is the tempo of the music. Let's start with the music. You're gonna have about this intro. It's Diplo featuring Mo. About 2 counts of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start. 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk. 1, 3, 4. Yeah. How did we do? I put the audio a little bit up. Everyone hear me? Thumbs up in the comments. Did you hear the music? And I'm going to move on. So again, walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4 walks. 5, 6, 7, 8 to the front. So next move is going to be a foot forward. I'm blanking on the name right now. And switch. And 5, 6, 7. So
The
do a
scissors.
little bit more.
They're the scissors. The scissors.
Scissors. I knew it earlier. I was like, I'm blanking. It's probably all the pressure. Anyway, let's keep going. Scissor front, scissor left front, and then fast, fast knee. Now, if you're a little bit more advanced, it's going to be a heel toe hold down. Heel toe hold down. Back to the scissor. Left, right, down. All right, so let's do the scissor. Scissor front, scissor left, and fast. If you want to arm the arms up and down. All right, so all together with it again. Thank you, Cece. 5, 6, 7, 8. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Follow your foot around. Second part. So scissor forward, scissor forward, right, left, knee. And we're halfway through it. So that is 2 counts of 8. We got 5 more minutes. Let's try it out with music and then we'll have to move on. All right, that's good. We have a little bit slow. How's the audio? And then when you get it, you can like freestyle here if you like. 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk forward. Forward. Follow your foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Each part. Scissor. Fast. Up. Down. Good. All right. I'll alternate. I'll do scissors and I'll do the heel toe if some people want me to do the heel toe, maybe, and a couple moves. But heel toe, scissor, scissor, up, down. Let's move on. So going from that, scissor right foot, scissor left foot, right, left, down. Since you hear this one on 7, you take the 8 to get up, stabilize yourself. We're going to move our heels that way. So essentially, skating backwards. All right, so here, 7, 8 to prepare you for 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to do both sides, you can, but it's going to switch up the next move. So this is a simple combo. So it's going to go 7, 8. If you want to add arms, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, just do that again. So we just went 7, 8. Switch your feet, roll back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving on. This foot does a half move to the back. And you're going to open it back up and land in first position if you know any dances. My name's also Shannee. I was going to add that in. It's kind of like a little half Shannee term when you're learning in the beginning of ballet. Anyway, so go from the heel toe, down, scissor, scissor, scissor. Perfect. Heels back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Half moon. And back. And we land here. So that's the 3 counts of 8. There's only 1 more count of 8. Let's try this in music, and then we'll learn that last count of 8. And then we'll try to repeat this like 2 or 3 times. Sorry, I'm going fast. All right, so remember 2 counts of 8 in the beginning. Feel the music, whatever you're feeling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. Walk. And walk. 5, 6. Heel toe or swizzle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Only 1 more count of 8. How did everyone do? Anyone have any questions? I'm gonna wrap it up. All right. Let's go from 7, 8. We're gonna go back with our left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Around 5, 6, 7, 8. So we land here. Easy enough. We're gonna do a half swizzle to the front and to the back. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So prep on 5, or if you need prep 5, 6, you can even turn 7, 8. My more advanced people will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa, let me redo myself. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. I was like, that turn's not going to be that. Anyway, let's go on from the beginning. It's 12:44. And if you add it on, it was swizzle front, half swizzle back, prep, and turn. Let's go. Trying to do like speed teaching right now. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk. Now there's a second part, but you can learn that later. One more time, why not? Let's go. Give it all you got. Freestyle in the beginning. This is our last time to keep on timing forever. 6, 7, 8. All right. Did anyone have any questions? There was a second part to this, but we only had 15 minutes, so you have to tune in at a later date. All right. Do we pass on the mic, Cece? Do we run it one more time? Is the next person ready to go?
Yes, thank you so much, Shannee. Very
Yes, no problem.
yeah, we couldn't hear the music very good. This is why, but I know, but Zoom is crazy sometimes. I get the same issue, so I don't know how to fix it. It's so good. We got
Okay.
we got a nice little dance here. Thank you, Shannee. You performing this year with Cecile?
Yes, I will be performing. I have some music videos coming out that I did normal choreography for, off the feet. Also, one thing on the audio real quick. I think the last time I did a Zoom when I connected my music. Now you're playing the music from a different thing. That's what I try to do today. I think when I played my music through an outdoor speaker with the Zoom on the computer from the audio coming from the same device, I think I didn't have a problem. But anyway, today I didn't do that.
Okay, so good. Yeah, and yeah, talk about your music video. Just a quick minute before Riannon.
Okay, so it was a project for a rapper. His name's Nick Moody, Nicky and Silver Productions, and Luke Zacola, and everyone. There was a bunch of people on it from different areas in the industry. I was pretty much making hip hop to Broadway to his lyrics of the songs, and it's gonna come out sequentially, like every month. This year. So it was a big project we worked on a whole last year with the different rooms, different concepts. There was going to be a film produced to the film industry, so the film festivals. So that was a huge project, and I also can't wait to perform with Miss More on my skates, get new luminous wheels.
All right. How about you share your social media in the chat so people can check it out, and then maybe because you're going to post this music video soon, right? The one you have 2 music videos.
Yeah, I'll probably end up putting it on YouTube and TikTok. It'll be nice and easy, and it's really easy to find me because it's my name. I'll post the links and stuff.
Yeah, beautiful. All right, thank you so much, Shannee. Let's pass the torch to Riannon, aka Moloko.
Oh, hello. Zooming.
Yeah,
We're on the Zoom. Thanks, Shannee. The struggle is real with music and the Zoom. There was a period during the Corona times when our skate club still, it was like at the beginning, was also doing sometimes distance sessions using Zoom. And we tried to get clever with the technology, and we had like a camera just on the bottom of our feet from behind, and like another camera at home setup, and it was always a mission to try to make it work with the music and Zoom. So it's a battle. Thank you. It was a good job. Hi everybody, I'm Moloko. That's my skate name. Most people know me as Moloko Violet. It was my roller derby name. I played roller derby for quite some time. And I'm here representing Wifa today, Wifa Skates. So Cecile already kind of showed off her beautiful buddies down there, shiny buddies. I kind of want to engage everybody out there in this meeting. And I want you to just pop over in the chat if you have a second. And I want people to let me know yes or no if you know about Wifa Skates, where they're from. Yeah, where's Wifa Skates from? And maybe a couple words if you know about Wifa skates, like what you know about them, maybe like a word or two that pops into your head. It could be anything about the business, about the skates they make. I'm just kind of curious. So I see already a guest coming in there for Germany popped into the chat. Any other people want to throw something in the chat? Where are these crazy skates from? What is Wifa? Who are they? I know Wifa skates, but I have never tested for now. Haven't tested. Yeah, those are Wifa skates. So I am down here in the south. I'm in Vienna, Austria, and that is the home of Wifa skates. Wifa skates are from Vienna, Austria. It is a small family business. They've been around for about 100 years, making quality skate boots. They are known mostly for ice skating boots. That's what they've been making on the market for the longest, the most consistently. However, they were making roller skate boots at the time of the sort of 80s, early 90s wave of roller skating, quad skates as we do. And they have some really great posters in their office of really cool 80s models rocking their classic skates with the cushion on the side. So they were producing them before, and then they stopped. And when the sort of trend kind of happened again, this wave with Corona, somebody put a bug in the owner's ear and said, hey, you better start making some roller skate boots again because people want them. The demand is there. You should make roller skate boots again. So that's when they started producing their street suede boots again. And at first the demand was basically for this straight out of the box, comfortable skate shoe. You know that if a lot of people are doing quad style skating, it's not this rhythm style skating. It's not like artistic skating with ice boots where you want a super stiff boot. So they started coming out with like this soft, straight, nice out of the box suede model. But then the demand started to grow with more experienced skaters, park skaters, because quad skating came back in the parks again too. So they started making a few other models, Street Extreme, Street Deluxe, that increasingly get stiffer with where they have counters, the type of leather that they use and stuff like that. I just want to pop over to the chat. Someone also said very solid skates. True. I know the brand name. I love the yellow ones that Cecile has. Yeah. I was going to say Europe, not sure where though. And I knew about ice skate models too. Yeah. So we have some little ideas out there. What I have here, all of my babies here, these are all my skates. Hi. Hello, skaties. I'm sure you guys know how it gets when you love skating. They are all actually their ice skate model. So Wifa skates, like I said, they have the suede model that's like the softest. They have a deluxe model that's with a nubuck leather that's kind of like starting to get a little bit stiffer, but just because of the type of leather. The Street Extreme then has like more counters in it, gets stiffer, and their ice boot is the Champion Light, and that is very stiff. Hello. Yeah. So this is like a top of the line skate would be also for other roller skate manufacturers that would know people want to do a lot of like technical tricks on them, lean into their like skate boots and not let their foot do the most work. So back in the day when I first got to know them, because it was a surprise for our skate club that, oh, there's actually a skate manufacturer in Vienna making skate boots, and we got together with them, and it turns out to be a totally sweet, nice person running the company. Yeah, we just all started wearing their skates, and now our club is mostly people in Wifas. And I said, I love these ice boots though. I'd love a stiffer boot. Can I get them in a cool color? And then they produced these for me. And these are my like circus skates, I call them, in my wacky 70s primary color vibe. And those are my big birds. And then a little while later, here we are today, where Wifa has decided, finally, to offer this ice boot in custom colors. So now Wifa's doing custom colorways of their Champion Light So that's how I have these guys in the nice duo with like a purple suede backstay. Because roller skaters, especially quad roller skaters who do rhythm and jam style skating, really like to have a little individual touch to their skate styles. We don't want to like be in all white, like have to all match and stuff like that. So now there's cool options. And this is just the beginning, as it turns out. So now you can get these guys custom color made. I'm going to share all the links and stuff with you in a sec. So now you can get these custom color made. And now they're also going to do custom colorways for the deluxe model. The deluxe model is, like I said, like the second stiffest one, which some people really prefer. It still has like more body to it than any like beginner level skate. And it has like that little cushion on the side, like Cecile skates, if you'll show them again, that's like this cushion is like actually functioning. It actually has a function because that cushion there, you know what that does? That, okay, yeah, if you fall, sure, maybe a protection, but not so much. What's great about that is right there is if you don't have that on a skate that has some movement in the ankle, you get a crease that makes the skate start to crease right there, and then it just doesn't look so fly. And with the cushion, it helps just a little bit of body so your skates don't get that crease right there and they stay looking fresh. And it's like their signature thing. Those cool posters from the 80s had that little cushion on it. Looked dope. Yeah, cool. So now they're doing this in customs. They're doing the deluxes that look like that in customs in different colors. And pretty soon they're going to be doing something where you can just do like a duotone skate, where you can just change the colors of this and the cushion and the backstay. So they're doing all kinds of fun options. For now, there's a tool on the website, and there are these two options to do the champions or to do the deluxe. And there's a tool on their website where you can start to customize their shoes. So I'm gonna like share the link with you guys. So obviously there's lots of places to poke around on their site, but I'll just start by sending you that. Yeah. And what you do is you can configure how you want your custom setup to be. And then you email directly Wifa Skates, because when we're talking customs to do these custom colors, for those, you're going to email like your finished design and what you want directly to Wifa to get it done. And it takes about 6 to 8 weeks. And basically, this is the best roller skate boot that you're going to get in Europe, period, hands down. It's super cool. They're made in Europe. They're really high quality. They're all going to last a lifetime. High quality leather and wood sole. I mean, it really doesn't get better than that. So I'm super happy that they're in my backyard. That's nice. But for all of us, they're like closer than ordering something from the States for sure. Love them. And now I have a special surprise for you, Cecile. Are you paying attention? Hello? Guess what? Guess what? The Wifa Günther is the name of the big boss at only boss at Wifa. Wifa Günther is giving you a pair of custom champions. So you get to put together something super pretty for yourself.
That's beautiful.
And,
thank you so much.
Yeah, and you get some puppies like that. Yeah.
Thank
And everybody else, you also have a discount code that you can apply. Yep.
you.
And if you haven't tried these guys, for sure, even if you don't do like the custom options, really their models, it really doesn't get better than that for like a leather made in Europe skate, high quality skate. So now, does anybody have any questions for me about Wifa skates? You can pop it in the chat. I'll try to answer, do my best as a representative today. And while I'm waiting to see if any questions show up, I will show something from the back in the days that Gunther sent me, Cecile, excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, hold on. Wait, here it comes. Let me put it in the chat. Here's a link to one of Wifa's first cool posts from a skater in their skates. An Instagram reel from Cecile back in the day.
All right, nice.
Yeah. There's a classic one. Yeah.
That-
And I'll also
Yeah.
share our club's reel with Wifa from Skate Love Barcelona. I was there with Ava from Power Jam, that's our skate club in Vienna, at Skate Love Barcelona last year with Wifa Gunther, doing fittings, letting people try the boots. We even mounted some boots for people so that they could take them home right away. We had a great time. So those are two fun reels to
Awesome.
watch for week.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Moloko.
Yeah, of course.
So can we just remind everyone here the discount code that
Yeah.
that we have as a gift from Wifa?
It's Missile Team, right?
Yeah, Missile Team.
Yep.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, so everyone, guys, you can use the code Missile Team and get a 10% discount on the Wifa website. So we have the info in the chat. Anything you would like to add, Moloko?
No, I've told you all the things. I'm out of information.
Very
I'm
good.
out of information. Unless you want to look inside, you want to look inside the skate? There you go.
What are your next projects or any events you are planning on participating this year?
Oh, so Vifa is going to go across the ocean and go to the largest quad roller skating event that there is, basically. About 4,000 or 5,000 people show up to RollerCon in Las Vegas. This was originally a roller derby event, the biggest roller derby convention in the States. It has since grown to try to encompass as much of quad roller skating as there is. They do workshops, seminars, all kinds of things for park skating, rhythm skating, and they still have a ton of roller derby matches just for fun and parties, events. So Wifa Gunther and I and my colleague Eva are going to go to RollerCon and share the Wifa love there. And then we're going to be in Skate Love Barcelona again this year.
Oh, yes. So this time we can't miss each other.
This time you have an appointment at the Wifa tent.
Thank you. We have a question from Amandine in the chat.
Wifa has not done roller derby skates yet. Now, we have put a bug in his ear. As you know, roller derby's got its own little thing, having more of a speed style skate boot. So that would be no heel, low ankle, still some stiffness. The bug is in his ear. I'm not sure that it's going to go there because the market is pretty well covered for roller derby style skates and speed style boots. I wouldn't count it out, but I think probably for now he'll stick in the lane of having a more artistic rhythm style skate.
Yeah, that's great.
I did see a few roller derby skaters in my days who were artistic skaters who said, I'm going to try to give roller derby a rock and roll in my heeled skate boots for a while. And a couple of them did not mess around.
Okay.
Suppose if you were in love with skating and heeled skates, you could play derby in them if you wanted. Yeah, crazies. Yeah, crazies.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Moloko. Let's pass the torch to Amandine. Moloko, thank you for the links. You can keep sharing if you forgot any link. Everybody, you can find those links in the chat. Thank you, Moloko. I'll see you later. And also you can share your social media for people who want to follow you. Okay. I'm looking for Amandine. Where's Amandine? Here. Here, let's go, Amandine. You have to unmute yourself.
Eh oui, je suis là. Yes, I'm here. I hope my music will function. So for today, I have a little contemporary choreo for you. And Cecile, I hope you're ready. It's a bit advanced. We don't have a lot of time, so let's go now. And after we talk. There is a message. Ah oui, ok, c'est Wifa. Okay, I will speak in English, but a lot in French too. See you, maman. Je te vois. It's my mom. Okay, for this choreo, I hope you can see me all because it's a bit hard. The beginning is just up tu lèves tes mains vers le ciel et tu as quatre comptes, c'est-à-dire ça fait il y a des glings. There is a gling, 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 the ring. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and you touch, tack, 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 like this. You hop, and when you like this, and go down 4. Okay, 4 times. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Donc là, tu es sous la pluie, tu touches la pluie et tu prends ta force. You take your courage, tu prends ton courage, and go to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then slow motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then push. Then push. And finish with 4 crazy legs. And finish. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then push, push, and push, push. And crazy leg 4. Be ready. Then this is the fast. This is the tricky part. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Okay? 2 times on this way. You're low, really low. Then 1, 2, 1, 2. Up, down. Really like this. You down. 1, 2, 3, 4, ouvre, plie, hop. From the beginning. The 1, the 2, the 3, then the 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then push, push, and push, push, and crazy, 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 and bam, 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 hop, boom, and on the left, boom, 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 hop, boom. This part is really, really fast. I hope you will find with the fun. Then finish. We are doing that, and let's do some scissor, but double scissor, and it's out, pam, pam, then other side, pam, pam, and then this one, you know this one, it's shuffle, but by the 4th position, they shuffle par la 4e position, push, push, and go up, push, and push. You are ready to do tuk, 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 boom, tuk, 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 go. Okay, and you are like this. Bam, 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 tuk, 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 and boom. 2 times. Then finish. Let's do from the beginning. Sorry, I'm really quick. Very fast. So beginning. 1, dung, dung, dong, dong. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is spiky, saccadé, saccadé, okay, spiky. Then slow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, go, 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 go. Crazy, crazy, really low, low, très bas. Et chica, pam, 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 pam. Et pam, pam, chica, pam, pam, chica, pam, 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 pam. Hop. Et là, t'es prêt. Coucou. Spiky. Smooth, smooth, spiky. Smooth, smooth. Then big, big, so big, big. And you finish cheek, cheek, cheek. Then you finish, go, sorry, et cheek, 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 shoot. For the finishing, you are here, up. Let's do it the music before. It's a lot. Alors, c'est parti. I hope you can hear the music. Deux. Hey.
This world is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. Your aim is victory. Run, boy, run. You realize behind the hills. Run, boy, run. The sun will be guiding you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to stop you. Run, boy, run. This race is a prophecy. Run, boy, run. Wake up to society. Always another day. You don't have to hide away. You'll be alone.
Do you hear the music? Because all the counts it's with the music. If you, you have the music, just the end of the choreo. So we are doing okay, 2 times. Then fond. I don't have the word in English. Just go down, go up, this way. So compass turn, one flat turn, then one compass turn on the other side, but same way. Over. With the end, it's like this. In, out, go up, okay, turn, then tranche, okay, tranche, and finish like this. Improvisation, and improvisation at the end. Yeah, use your energy. Like this. Tu es prête, Cecile? She's ready. I want to see you do that. Okay, let's go. We don't have too much time. My English is really hard, but en français, j'ai beaucoup de choses à dire. Mais une autre fois. Okay, I hope you heard. 1. There was the rain. 2. Lot of rain. 3. Take your courage. And run.
Boy, run. This world is not meant for you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. Running is a victory. Run, boy, run. Beauty lies behind the hills. Run. The sun will be guiding you. Run, boy, run. They're trying to stop you. Run, boy, run. This race is a prophecy. See, run, boy, run. Break up society. Always another day, hey. She don't have to hide away, yeah. You'll be alone. For now it's time to run, it's time to
So I think I will do another video with this choreo because it's really short to do that, to have the memory and the intensity. I hope you enjoy it. Yes, Shannee, I see you. So up, let's take some. Non, je ne le refais pas là. Alors, I have a little things to say. If I can, I have 2 minutes. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm really happy to be here for the birthday, the Cecile birthday. Yeah, so long time ago I'm a Cecile, and I dance with Cecile. And for now, a lot of projects. I will dance with the performance derby and the performance roll, 2 performances in France, 2 French company about the roller derby. And I'm the director artistic of. Maman, je suis en train de parler en fait. Sorry, I'm not alone. I'm the director artistic of Meet Your Artist for the Rollerdance. And there is a big event, the Mia Rollerdance contest. I say to Cecile, yeah, I invite Cecile to come. She will be the amazing speaker for this event. She will speak in French and in English. It will be amazing. Then there will have Michelle Barrios, that she come after. She will be a judge. They will have Morgan Vesk. And I will put on the chat all the info for that. And there is money prize. There is a lot of low with luminous wheels. So Sebastien Laffargue. Everybody was there. And it's the good way, le bon endroit pour parler de cet événement. Voilà.
Look, I have my microphone. I practice for the MYA contest because I'm going to be the you see, I have to practice.
Yeah, perfect.
Today, Amandine, when is the event?
Ah, ça a coupé.
When is the event happening?
This happening will happen in 24 mars 2024, le 24 mars 2024.
In March 20th, national be there. We don't have a lot of it's a lot
to register on the app.
It's a lot of Rollerdance events, but not a lot of. Oh yes, everybody gotta represent. So Amandine, thank you so much. Put the link in the chat so people can. And thank you so much. Thank you for your dance. Like and I yes, please keep on it. Make a tutorial on YouTube. Yeah. Thank you, Amandine. I'm going to pass.
Okay, je vais
to Karen. Karen, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Amazing. Okay, I'm going to put you on a spotlight. And Karen is from Brazil. She's going to share some artistic figure skating. You go ahead.
Okay, thank you for your invite. Cecile, Miss team, and first I need to say I'm sorry about my English because I'm from Brazil and I learned English by myself in 2020 and I haven't practiced it. So I don't know if I say everything right, but I'll try to explain everything for you. And I hope you understand. If I say something wrong, you can correct me on chat. I will see everything. I'm an artistic roller skating teacher. I've been a teacher for 9 years and a skater for 15 years. And I love artistic roller skating. I created my Instagram. I don't. Can I share my screen? Okay, I'll try to share. I don't. Cecile, can you put me like co-host?
Oh, yeah, let me see how to do this. I've never done this. You would have to be host then. So I'll put you host and then you make sure you put me back as a host, yeah?
Yes, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Here, I did it. Share. First, I'll show you my Instagram if you want to learn something about artistic roller skating, but it's in Portuguese. Wait, I need to disappear this.
Wait, Karen, do you have your skates on right now? Karen, do you have your skates on?
Wait a sec.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Do you have your skates on?
No, no.
Can you not show us something on live?
Live.
Yeah, right now, in your room right now.
No,
the space.
Yes, my space is not appropriated. But now I can share for you my Instagram and some videos about presentations. This is my Instagram and I teach every day about movement and flexibility for skaters, beginners, advanced, so everyone. And I will explain about modalities about artistic roller skating because when we think about it, we think about jumps and spins, and I want to say to you that it's not the only modality we have on artistic roller skating. We have lots of different things, different movements and competitions. So I want to show you some video for freestyle modality. So freestyle, it is more common. Jumps, spins, footwork, choreographies like ice skating. And I'll show you a little bit about Rebecca Tarlatz's presentation. Wait a sec. Here. And this is a presentation is very common for you because it's freestyle. And freestyle is exactly on ice. She will do jumps and spins. she's the world champion, so she's skating very well. She's doing triple jumps, but in our modality we have 7 jumps around it: waltz jump, toe loop, salto, flip, lutz, loop, axel, and these names are simple jumps, but we have double toe loop, triple toe loop, and we have any turns you can do. Triple salto, and her point appears here. Spins, difficult spins, different edges, so each spin have any specific edge to do.
Karen, do you have a video of yourself too that you can share with
Oh
us?
yes, in a competition I don't have, because I don't have any video here. I don't know, but I will show you some my videos for my channel, because I have a channel on YouTube and I teach beginners, so I brought these videos. But me in competitions, presentations, I don't have any video, sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And you invited me yesterday. I didn't prepare some specific.
We were like we thought you could show us some moves today. I thought you could show us some moves.
Sure.
Yeah, in your space right now, even if it's small, can you show us one thing we can practice?
Yeah, so if you want to practice something more specific, I have 2 exercises, very simple.
Can you show us? Okay, it's gonna be a video.
Yes.
You show yourself. Can you show yourself on the camera here?
Yes, sure. Wait a sec, I this video here. Wait. I will teach you spin, simple spin, and simple jump. But if you want more exercises, I can explain it. This is the simple spin with using 2 foot. So you can start with one leg in front, the other leg extended back to you, and close your leg and your arms at the same time. And try to do this turning, a half turn, then 1 turn complete, half turn, pay attention, and close your legs and arms at the same time. It's a detail that I say every day for my students. And when you learn to do one turn, one complete turn, you can do more, I don't know how I can say this word, more speed, and try to do more turns. So 1, then 1.5, then 2, and your spin.
All right, thank you, Karen. Do you have any project coming on?
Okay, I have a video for jump too. Wait a sec.
We're running out of time, but I just wanted to say, if do you have any, can you put me back as a host, and can you talk about your project?
Yes.
Do you have any events? Do you have any events coming up that you're going to attend this year?
Yes, my online events. Here.
Do you have any events you're going to attend this year?
I think I didn't understand what you want. I'm sorry. Can you write for me?
It's okay, maybe we misunderstood. It's okay, Karen.
Okay.
Do you want me to write the question in English in the chat?
We have some people saying in Portuguese. Obrigada.
Okay, all right. Okay, Karen, I'm going to text you. I'm going to text you the question, and then we'll go from there. I'll put I'll put the answer in the chat. Do you want to share your social media in the chat? You want to share a link in the chat for the people to follow your work?
Sure. It's Karin Krasucki.
Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and continue.
My Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
So we were yeah, all right. Thank you, Karen. Thank you for your time. I'm gonna pass the torch to so okay, here's what happened, everybody. Joshua Love, our jam skater, had some emergency and he cannot no longer attend. So we have a very last minute guest today. And it's going to be Nawal. Is Nawal here?
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Okay, and we have Laura at the same time.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, okay. From the missile team, the French missile team, and they're jumping in because we're missing a guest. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll let you guys talk about it. I'm muting myself. Go ahead.
About? Sorry.
No.
Et on n'a pas commencé le champagne. We're not drunk. No, no, no.
You guys want to introduce yourself in English, or should I introduce you?
Go, you. It's better.
Yeah.
Do you want to try? Go. Oh, no, not me. You, Cecile. Cecile presents us. Yeah, you can go. Yeah. Okay, go. Go ahead.
Right, fine. Well, you're gonna have to help me on the timing because Laure, you joined the missile team in which year? Do you remember? It was like maybe 10 years. Oh, yeah. It was 2010, I remember. So Laure has been with missile for over 10 years. Wait, more now. What I'm talking about? 14 years because 2010 to 2024.
Already.
Years. Oh my God. Wait, look. 14, and Nawal, it was like for the Paris Zénith with Bon Entendeur, this beautiful stage we got to share together. Very nice. So you guys, did you prepare anything for the community today? Did you?
Yeah, kind of. I was like,
what are we doing? What are we doing?
do you fancy like a little stretching session just to relax and before going on to another session? Yeah, okay.
So I would love that, actually. Very good. Go ahead. I'll help you with the word.
Well, cool. So we're going to stand up, please. If you're not, can you see me? Yeah. Okay. So I can't see you, but I'm going to be like slow and yeah, and trying to advise you on different variants. Okay, so we are going to start. We are going to stretch actually from the feet to to the psoas. I don't know how to say. Cecile, please help me.
Yes, psoas is the same word. Yes.
Oh, psoas. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we are going to stretch the mollet.
The calf.
Calves. Calves. Oh yeah, I remember now. Okay, so calves. So we are going to bend, and then no, wait, bend, and then tend, stretch the leg, yeah, and then just keep your back like straight, okay, and try to join the stomach to your quadriceps. Okay, so this, and if you're like able to go down, if you're not able to go down, you can just stand with your hands on your knees, okay? And then if you're at ease, you can go further down, okay? Until you can touch the point, your tip, the tip of your foot, and then relax, okay? Okay, breathe, breathe, breathe. And stand up and change. So we bend and slowly exhale and try to join the stomach to your leg and then touch. Take a small breathes. Relax. Okay. Join and stand up. Okay, so this is for the calves. Okay. Then we are going a bit up, so up for the quadriceps. No, not the quadriceps, the ischio-jambier. So Cecile, ischio-jambier.
The hamstrings.
Armstringing, wow, I love it. Okay, so armstringing. So we are going down now, down like this. Okay, one knee on the floor. Okay, like if you were starting to run. Okay, and you are going to to stand up on the leg with the knee up like this until you feel the stretching. Okay, and you try to go up with your bassin, with
your hips, you can say.
Hips. Oh, thank you. Wow. On Sunday is really, really hard. Sorry. So normally you can feel the stretching of the leg, which is straightened, okay? And then you can join the 2 feet and go up, 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 and also keep the stomach close to your legs, okay? You can stand with your hands on the knees or more down. Depends on your flexibility, okay? And breathe, breathe, breathe. Ooh, okay, bend your knees and go up. Then we switch the leg and again. So I'm going to do it like this. So we go down, knee on the floor. So we go up with the hips, okay? Not totally full up. You see my 2 knees are bent. So like this, and you go a bit like the stomach is stick to my leg, and we go a bit forward, okay? Normally you can feel a bit the stretch, and you're okay, relaxed and breathing. You can go up, up, up. Try to join the 2 feet and go fully up, and try to stick your stomach to the leg, okay? Breathe, relax. You can also keep like this. Try to have your back really straight, okay? Not like this. Like this, okay? And go down if you can. And breathe. Okay, bend and go up. Okay, next, what we have? We have the quadriceps. How you say?
Quadriceps, the same. The quads.
Oh, quadriceps. So, okay, quadriceps. So we are going down, a bit down. Yep. We are going on the floor like this. You sit on your talons. So,
Heels.
heels. Send this really hard. Heels. Okay, so this you can do also without skates. So the goal is to bend like straight, the back is straight, okay? You're really, the hips, the pelvic floor is really like this, you inhale, okay. And we go with the hands, we try to put the hands like behind us, not too far, okay? And we try to keep the pelvic floor like, okay, and breathe. Breathe. And normally you can feel the stretch from the knees going up, 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 okay? So you can go, if you're able to be relaxed in this position, you can go further, okay? Keep your pelvic floor really stretch, okay? For the yogi stylers, you can also elevate your hips, okay? So then you can have a deeper stretch like this, okay? And then you go down, you can go further with the hands, and again, up your hips. Relax. Ooh, that's a stretch. Okay, perfect for this one. We are going to now to see the psoas. So I have two variants. Little change. Yeah, change. Okay. So the first one, oh yeah, it was from this position. It's like yogi style to stay in this theme. So you're like this, okay? You're going to aspirate your pelvic floor and go like turn your arm, okay? Like you want to reach the sky, and then push your hips forward, stretch from to the sky, and then you go a bit bending backward, okay? And then the hand, which is the ghost hand, you go like on the ischio-jambier. And if you're able to do more deeper stretch, you can touch your heel and go forward and now behind, okay? And you breathe, breathe, breathe. And for the super yogi style, you can put your two hands on the heels and go forward. Yeah, and then to to go back. You take your arm and you go back. Voilà. Okay, for this, you can stretch in the other side now. Okay, we are gonna see another variant. Another variant, it was which one? Yeah, this one. This like chevalier, it's the chevalier position. So you're like this, okay, like 90 degrees, the knee, okay? And the goal is to stretch this part, okay, of the leg. So you can go forward. The pelvic floor is, you inhale, you gain everything, and you go forward, okay? So this is the beginner position, okay? So the goal is not to go like this. Again, it's really straight up. The abdos are active. Okay, so for the level 2, let's see if we can do this. Level 2 is from this part, and you go down, down, down. Okay, for the yogi stylers, you can go like this, like the other step we did before, the other figures. Okay, so this is a deeper stretch. Other side, if you do it really with me, the other side, it's important. So pelvic floor, probably inhale, and go forward. Okay, level 2. We go up and then level 3. So the arm and we bend. Breathe. It's really, really important to connect body and breath. Okay, and I think we go up. No, we go down. We go down again. It's stretching session. It's relaxing session around that. So for the last figure is for the fessier.
Yeah, this one is called the glutes.
Glutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, glutes. So the glutes we have.
It's an English class at the same time.
Wow. I don't know where is it from, but okay, let's go for the glutes. Glutes. So glutes, we are going to be on the floor. Cross. So we are going to do the little glutes and the big glutes.
Yeah.
Okay. So little glutes is like these ones on the side. We need to really work every day. No. Okay. The small glutes, we are going to just cross the legs. Okay, as you were sitting, and then we are going to put one hand on the knee under the other one, okay, and we're gonna push to the stomach, okay. Whew. Again, you breathe. Okay, this is really small stretching with small glutes. Okay, and change. Cross again. And the first knee. Whew. I hope you feel like it's stretching, otherwise you're not doing well. Okay, so we keep in the same position for the big ones. So the big ones are those ones here. It's do you know the bigger glutes? Is the biggest muscle in your body. Okay, so you need to stretch it every time you do some roller. Yeah. yeah. Okay, so let's go. We cross again, but that's in that figure we put the foot on the knee, okay, on the other leg, and we cross the hands. No, we cross the hands on the knee. Yeah, and we go to the stomach. So this is a deep stretch. So go slow and breathe. Okay. Okay, this one you can do it also like this to do the piriform. The piriform.
I know that.
You know, no, and not alone. Okay, so piriform is like this. Like this, okay. So you pull back towards you, okay, with the feet, and but the knee goes forward, okay. So we do like this. Open it. Okay, we open like the hip, okay. And this one is really go slow because it's really a small muscle and it's sensitive muscle. Okay, so again, other side, we cross, we do the first step. So we go under, cross the hands, and go towards you. Breathe. Okay, you can do it like once and go, yeah, slowly. Then we do the piriform. It's an extra, it's a bonus for you. Piriform, just one hand behind the foot and the other one on the knee, and you push slowly. Try to juggle with your sensations and go slowly and breathe. Relax. Ooh, okay. I'm so relaxed right now. Are you?
I think we're good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're gonna can drink.
Thank you, Cecile, for this time of stretching.
Session was really it was really needed. Thank you so much. I'm sorry everybody that was expecting Joshua to come today. He got an emergency, so he couldn't make it. So we replaced with some very good stretching. Yeah, I didn't mute you guys. Now you are. It's okay. So we replaced with some stretching. Okay, Candice is here. our beautiful Candice from California. She, thank you. She's a dream to watch.
Oh,
Candice, so much inspiration to the skate community. I'm gonna let you lead your session, and you guys will know Candice, but I'm gonna let you introduce yourself. Go ahead. Thank you, Candice, for being here.
okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Candice, Candice Heiden, and I've been skating since I was 6 years old, and I started in the artistic competitive side of skating. I competed I'm from the United States, and for those of you who are not from here, I competed all the way through the world-class divisions. I skated world-class pairs and freestyle. I started teaching as soon as I retired. I retired kind of early, like 17. And I started doing performance, and obviously I living in Los Angeles, I'm close to a place where you know, entertainment is such a part of everyday life, really. So I was very fortunate to be able to take my skating skills and cross them over into that world as well. So I've been performing in live shows, music videos, and commercials, I would say like 15, 20, almost 20, not even 20 years, 15 years now. So yeah, and now I train skaters in the competitive side of the sport, also recreationally, roller dance, and also for performance. I run some performance teams like Cecile, so I'm really honored, and I feel very blessed that we've been friends kind of a long time in this journey together. Because we've done, I think, some similar things, which is great. And anytime I can kind of pass the ball to Cece on the East Coast over in New York for event work or jobs, I love to be able to, again, kind of share my network as much as I can, because I know the quality of their work is with Miss Bill is as good as I could want it. So I feel great being able to give their number forward and hire them when I can. So anyway, thank you so much for thinking of me. I've already told you how happy I am to be here. But thank you everybody else who joined. Yeah, hi. I want to see in the, okay, great. Making sure I'm not missing anything in the chat. So Cece asked me to talk or do skates, and I performed last night pretty late. So I wasn't sure how many people would be having skates on today during our call. So I think I'm gonna just do like talking and exchange back and forth if we can. That way everyone can participate. But and also if I'm speaking fast, slow me down. I don't know how many people on here are good with English. I'm okay. Okay, thank you. So yeah, if there's also a way to like raise the hand, I know in Zoom, if anyone has any questions, I would love to answer questions, or if anyone has, yeah, any questions for me throughout, don't feel like you are interrupting. I'd love to have a back and forth with some people. But unless that happens or anyone has anything to add, I will go into what I've prepared kind of as like performance skating tips. So, I mean, is there, I don't know if I can see everybody. Not everyone has their camera on, but I would imagine there's some people that are performers on here. I know obviously the team, we have performers on from the team, but I wonder if there's other people also who are maybe interested in performing. Not today. Okay, you maybe?
Yes, we have both. Actually. We have amateurs, and we have probably wannabe performers, and we have also the pro team from New York and France. So, but
amazing. Okay, great.
yes.
Cool. So I guess I'll start I have a few different ideas to talk about, and I'm just going to start at one of them. Hopefully I can get through it all. So in performing, I think for roller skating in particular, we have a different kind of responsibility, because I still, even having done this as long as I've been doing it, and same with the team, that we're still new in the space of performing. I would say, in a way, if we're talking about public performances, roller skating is maybe not the first thing that someone might think of when they're hiring entertainment or hiring performers. So for me, that comes with a big responsibility. I feel like on a personal level, I'm representative of roller skaters or roller skating sometimes. And so for me, I really take each event or each opportunity to perform as an opportunity to show roller skating in the best light, and to make roller skating something that whoever's watching, either make them want to do it, make them appreciate it even more than maybe they already did, or in the case of like a professional job or an event, making that client or that audience want to hire roller skaters again. I think that's a responsibility that I still feel, because I think, like, we are not aerialists, we're not dancers, we're not the other modalities that people are just used to thinking of when they say, oh, let's get some entertainment. So I try to keep that in a lot of my decision making, and where my development is, even with skate teams. So one of the ways that I feel, or a few different ways that I think that we can do that to really make roller skating shine, and to show obviously ourselves through roller skating, but also collectively have roller skating be appreciated, I would say, is really understanding yourself, understanding your strengths. If you're a skater who is just getting into performing, or wanting to get into performing, hasn't done much yet, is a good skater, or a newer skater, or a seasoned skater, I would say, really understanding your strengths and your weaknesses. Understanding that if you're performing with a group, which I think most of the time we are hired as group, even if it's not as a roller skating group, maybe you are hired as one performer amongst other performers, you are still part of that group. And so I think understanding where you fit in that group is also very important. Am I the wow factor act? Am I the put a smile on the audience's face act? Like, where do I land in the night's entertainment? Where should I fit in? And then you can really go into that direction stronger. And then also, I would say, even knowing yourself in a even more personal way of what are my special skills on roller skates? What are some moves that I do that I know are unique to me, or that are like very impressive looking? Might not necessarily be the most difficult thing you know how to do on skates. I think if you're performing, you know that a lot of times the things that are difficult, the payout is not worth it in terms of the exchange with the audience. Just because it's difficult doesn't mean they're going to appreciate it. And sometimes it's the very simple things that they go, wow, about. So I think really understanding your own inventory of skills, and knowing that, doing a arabesque or a spiral on skates might be your amazing trick, because you have this beautiful one that maybe no one else on the skating team has, or something that that crowds just respond to. So I think that goes again into this idea of really understanding yourself. Another fun part of performing that I've grown over time has been understanding like your personal style or your personal character, right? And that's something that you can develop and probably should develop over time. And I've learned so much from maybe not even other rollers, but performers that are also seasoned entertainers. So if you are on some kind of a job or an event where they have dancers, they have aerialists, they have other specialty artists, watching how they create can engage with an audience, all those things I think that we should be paying attention to and learning from. So developing yourself in that way as well, I think is really has been fun for me. I know so much more. Like my eyeliner, I'm doing my eyeliner differently because I learned that from watching some other girls, or you know, how they put their tights on. So I think like these obviously these little tricks, but also being invested enough into your own personal development to really watch other performers, not just be there and clap for them, but like really see, wow, like they are holding the audience's attention so well. Or, you know, the audience didn't care about that. They cared about this. And it's just like anything else. You can learn so much if you're really trying to. So I think, again, how you can start to build yourself is important. I think like we're almost done. No, Cece? Do we have to go? Am I okay?
Sorry, I forgot to unmute. You can take a few minutes because we're a few behind. So to take your 15, I'll adjust myself. Go ahead.
Great. So yeah, I focused a lot on like the personal side of it. And I would say that understanding, again, once you know yourself and your strengths, looking around you and saying, okay, I'm the flexible one in the group, or I am the high energy one in the group, or I am the strong choreography one in the group, and how you can lift the whole team by being so dedicated to what you do. We all have areas that we have to work on so that we can rise, you know, as a team. But I think really understanding yourself, it's going to bring more joy, and you're going to create an experience for the audience that only you can create by being very much yourself. And for me, that's part of the fun of developing yourself in performance. My strengths and weaknesses. What a great question. Okay, so strength. In the physical sense, I would say my strengths are I can be partnered by just about anybody because I'm small and I've been doing pairs my whole life, which I think is helpful because that's always a wow factor. And the audience goes, oh, well, you know, a lift or so I try when I can to give the audience that moment of surprise. They don't know roller skaters can do that. Another strength I would say is probably choreography as well. Like I enjoy choreography. It's like I enjoy learning something new. So having a challenge is always fun for me. And I love to perform. I think whether I was on skates or not, I probably would have been a performer in some way. So I think that I can't hide it. I can't hide that I like performing while I'm performing. And I think that's a strength. Because the audience usually like it feels like an exchange for me. I am really giving energy out, and a lot of times then I'm fueled by that energy back. Weaknesses for me, also a weakness. I would say that sometimes I get caught up in the feeling and being in the room and being in the space with a group that, or in the space with an audience that, if this is a live show, obviously, that I'm having such a good time with the exchange between the audience that I'm like, oh, I've got to be over there. And then I have to skate to my spot. You know, it's like I can very easily get so excited about what I'm doing. Or like same thing, the moves. If I'm doing the choreography extra big, I'm like, oh, I didn't prepare for this, and then I'm more tired maybe or something. So I think it's really knowing how to hold, not hold back, but really knowing when I need to focus and when my spots are within a routine to really have some fun.
I have another question, Candice.
Yeah.
It happened to me, and I wanted to ask you: have you been in a performance situation where you are performing and you can feel that something is off, but you can't tell at the moment, but then after analyzing it, and if it happened to you, what was it, or like, and how do you fix it? 'Cause I have a theory about this I can share later, but I want to hear your thoughts about it.
Yes, I definitely feel like I am hyper aware, especially if it's something that I do a lot. Like we have a show here that we've been doing for, every weekend for almost 4 years now. So when there's something off, I know it. And I think that having done it so much, and maybe it comes from the competitive side, but yeah, there's something about you have to adjust in the moment. Obviously, sometimes you don't know what it is, but absolutely, I've had that. And I think for me, it's a matter of focus. Again, I can very easily go on autopilot when I'm performing because I rehearse a lot. Like I practice a lot. And so when I'm out there, I don't want to have to be really focused on what do I do next, or I keep my notes always going. If I know, okay, I need to be faster in this moment or this count or whatever, I keep my notes going. But for the most part, like to be a little bit not stressed out and know what I'm doing. My body, it's muscle memory. So yeah, I think keeping an awareness, getting back to focus if I feel like something's wrong, adjusting in the moment. But like I said, that's a competitive skater thing too. We're doing jumps and spins, and 90% of the time it doesn't feel like how you want it to. And so you have to be constantly recovering, if you will.
So you have to just
What's your theory?
Being indulgent with yourself because like the trick never happens the way you want. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Competitive skating, it's really tough. Like you train for one full season, like a whole year, for something that literally is like 3 minutes. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And so your body, has been through it a lot, but in that moment, you could be rolling faster than you had practiced it, or you could be rolling not as fast, or you tensed up a body part that you're not supposed to. And so, yeah, it's a constant adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
I think even when you're very, very well practiced, anything can happen. Especially freestyle and pairs, definitely, because it's the one with the jumps and the spins. You're every time your feet leave the ground, there's a 50% chance you're gonna fall on your butt. So I think that it's tricky, but it helps you to be able to think on your feet. Definitely. My background has helped with that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know your theory though. On what happens.
My theory, and I've lived it a few times, and I think that it has to do with enjoying what we do, because sometimes, like you say, we're in auto mode and we're more about trying to please the audience or whoever is there, and the result is completely different. Whether right? If you're there and you're trying to, I know, because I've always been trying, all my life, I've been trying to be a good student at school, and I never thought of like doing things for myself. And it took me an entire life, I can say, to figure this out. And I realized, and now I'm realizing it also with musicians, if they're not into what they're doing, is less interesting. And I see this a lot, that if you're performing just trying to please the audience, and it doesn't matter you are, you know, if it doesn't matter if you're the best one, if you're throwing tricks here and there, but you don't like what you're doing, it's not gonna do.
Yep.
I
You're right. Yeah.
a lot because I've been also to auditions years ago, and I was the only skater among dancers, so I was thinking, oh, I have the bonus skill, you know, and they're gonna pick me. But it didn't work like this because no matter like how many tricks I could do, they didn't pick me in the end because I know that I wasn't enjoying what I was trying to show off more than enjoying it, and it didn't work.
Right. Okay. No, I understand what you're saying now. I think that doesn't happen to me as much because I'm usually the one that makes the shows and I like them. So I like what I'm doing. And but yes, it has happened where for me, I think what happens is more if, and I just was talking to one of my performers about this last night, when the surface isn't good, or it might be a little bit, I don't know if it's going to be good or not. Like tech rehearsal was okay, but then, you know, some performers come backstage and say, oh, the floor is slippery now. Like it was fine in tech and now it's slippery, or their drink spilled or whatever's going on. That puts me in a completely different space. My emotionally, yeah, it's the worst. Because now I'm not fully enjoying it in a way. I have to be like thinking, Candice, and be very cautious in a way. Where if I know that the surface is good, I can just have fun. I know I'm gonna be able to do the things, and if I don't, it's okay. I'm still having fun. But if I know that there's a possibility that the surface is not good for what I'm doing, then I pull back. I feel that happen.
Yeah, it has to do with trusting the floor, of course. Yeah, right. Is anything you want to share, Candice? Everybody here, guys, you gotta show your faces. Everybody's hiding.
I know.
I see you guys. Don't be shy. And any questions, put it in the chat. And Candice, you want to add anything else? Any events planning on participating this year? Any project you want to share with the community? Anything what's up?
I'm doing a bit of teaching internationally this year, which I'm excited for. The first stop I'm doing with Keon, and that's going to be in Mexico City, which I love that city. So I'm really excited to go back and to be teaching there this time. I've been there for performing, but not for teaching. You know, I have things that I want to do, and this is kind of always how I start the year. Like I have ideas and I kind of just let it go, and whatever comes. But I'm excited because I have there's a competition show happening here in the United States, and I'm working with a team that's competing, which is nice. I don't have to compete. I didn't want to compete, but I get to do the part of it that I love, which is help others do well competing. So I'm going to be managing a team on that show, working with the Disco Oasis group again. Or I'm being brought on as their director of choreography. I've choreographed for them a couple different projects, and so now they're giving me that role. So any of the pop-ups that they do, I get to be involved in setting those shows and helping with casting. So I'm really excited about that role. I think that there's a lot of opportunity for that franchise to kind of grow and bring roller skating to lots of different areas and create a lot of jobs for roller skaters.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. Yeah.
Okay, great.
So anyway.
Yeah, you can share, you have a website with all of this, right? All of these announcements. You have a website, right?
I have my personal website, CandiceHeiden.com, and there's a form there to fill out. So if you want to get on my mailing list, that's mostly how I communicate with friends. Or obviously you can follow me on Instagram. I post there as well. I haven't honestly been like marketing that much about the projects I've been doing. And that's part of my 2024 goals is to get better about sharing. I think it's like I love what I do, and it feels so personal to me that I'm not like, hey, you know, so or I'm just, and then I do that, and then I turn to another hat. Now I'm the teacher, Candice. So I'm, you know, I sometimes don't sit and celebrate the exciting stuff because I'm moving on, but I am very grateful for the opportunities that I have. And thank you everybody for showing up today. This is so cool. Congratulations on 18 years. That's you have a full grown baby like
Yeah.
into the world now. You did it. Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I know. So exciting. If you do you have who's on next? I forget who's after me.
It's me. I know we're a little behind. Zaira is here. I'm sorry, Zaira. I'm gonna try to make this quick then. Yeah. Candice,
Yeah.
post your social media in the chat so people can follow you there. And then it's actually my turn on choreography tips. So I'm gonna share my secrets.
Yes, amazing.
Let's see, how am I gonna do this? So now I'm the spotlight. All right. Hi, everyone. So I know you got me in the beginning as a greeter, and we had some warm-up fun. Okay, so I'm gonna try to make this quick because Zaira, it's actually Zaira's turn. Sorry, Zaira, we're a little behind. Okay, my choreography tips, everyone actually took notes to make sure that, you know, it has a structure. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 steps. 10 steps that I can share with you. So obviously, first of all, you know, you want to know what you're choreographing for. You know, it's an event, it's a personal project, you know, it's going to be a live performance, it's going to be a video. All those factors will change, you know, your approach to this. The choice of the song, what style you're gonna use, all that. The space availability you're gonna have, whether you have like a tiny space, a tiny stage, it happened to us so many times, or or like a huge rink, and then you have to like make sure that show covers this entire rink, unless you can have people in. The spacing is a big thing. And then are you gonna be a solo, or are you gonna have a group doing this show? You know, you gotta know all these details before you start something, because obviously it's gonna change everything, all the process, right? Now, number 2, you want to analyze the structure of the song. That's what I do, and assign something for each part. So this is my way of choreography, obviously, but every choreographer has different ways, all right? Like there are different ways, it's not just mine. But my way is this: I listen to the song and I structure it, I analyze the structure of it. And then I see if there's an intro, a verse, chorus, and ending part. And then I write it down, those parts. So then I know how many parts we have in the song. And then I decide, okay, I'm gonna do this in there, I'm gonna do this in there, and this way I have like a global view of the song. 3, so I actually have put choreography inspiration 1. So choreography inspiration 1, I usually start with the core. It means I start with like the main section of the song, the one that is more dynamic. And then usually if I want to usually to do a choreography section at that precise moment of the song, I start with that first. And for inspiration, well, I have, okay, if you're a dance performer or if you have some dance background, you have obviously, you know already some moves that you want to put there. Otherwise, you can watch videos online, a lot of videos of dance videos. You can watch other people choreography. Obviously, everybody does that. Then you can also, I suggest that you also look at the original music video of the song that you picked, because it can give you a lot of inspiration and a lot of ideas, and then on which energy, what feel, what vibe it's about. Also, the lyrics are important, you know, because sometimes you listen to a song, in my case, I listen to a song sometimes I don't even pay attention to the lyrics. I'm like, it sounds good, but And then when I look at the lyrics, I'm like, oh, this is what it's talking about, you know? So that helps to know the lyrics, especially in France. We don't always talk English. So like when we listen to an English song and then we have to look and see what it's talking about. This, and also you can watch videos of existing choreography on that same song. You will see some dance teachers, you know, posting videos of an existing choreography on that same song. So all these are like the first source of choreography inspiration. The second source that I'm gonna put is just being yourself, put your skates on, and yeah, that's what I would. And then just play the song and go with the flow. See how your body responds to it, right? And you're gonna come up with some moves or not. It depends if it works for you or not. People really create in different ways, right? And then the third one is just to listen to the song and then imagine what you want to see in front of you, right? So that works a lot for me. I know that it differs from people. I know that some people, they like to have dancers experiment the song and then they pick what they like. You know, a lot of choreographers do this. I personally, I'm not a fan of this because I feel like, and I know that some dancers will feel like they're having their moves stolen by the choreographer. So, so usually, it depends on how you position yourself. I prefer to visualize everything and have everything ready so that when the dancers come to rehearse, everything is ready to go. I don't have to experiment and see how they respond to the music. I think that's more of a contemporary approach. I think in contemporary dance, they do that a lot, which is fine. You know, it depends what works for you. And then obviously, you know, so visualize what you want to see as a spectator, place yourself as a spectator, and then take notes, write down, you know, before you lose the ideas, write down those things, even give a name to the moves, even if you're not sure is the original name, right? Just like right, like a wave or like head roll, whatever. Okay, whatever you visualize. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My sixth step is the choreography structure. And I suggest to new choreographer or new people that are trying to choreograph to make it, if you're really new at choreographing, you want to make it super simple. Okay, if you never choreographed anything, you have no dance background, I suggest that you pick 4 steps that you like and you fit them in 8 counts. So 8 counts if you count fast, or 4 counts if you count slow. Let's say, for example, you pick a scissor, you know, the simple scissor steps. Okay, you decide to use this step. You're gonna use it for 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let's say if you count slow, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's what I mean with counts between counting fast or counting slow. Okay, so what I suggest is that you pick 4 steps that you like. Again, this is for new choreographers, people that have no dance background, nothing, and they want to do a little combo on skates. Pick 4 steps. So let's say the scissors. Okay, let's say, I don't know, the crosses and cross and cross. All right, that's another one. Let's say the swizzle. Okay, and then let's say you finish with a turn. Yeah, so that's it. You have your 4 steps. So then you just have to like put them in 8 counts. So you have your scissors 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you have the crosses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you have your swizzle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, in this one, I actually fit 2 swizzles only. And then a turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's it. You have your little combo. So that's if you're new to this. Now, if you're advanced, obviously you're gonna do a different step every count, maybe, or every 2 counts. Okay, so that's for the choreography structure. Now, that's my 7th point, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 7. I'm gonna skip that because what I wrote down is like about a glossary of roller dance moves. I wanted to talk about it because I actually made one, but it's not out yet. So I'm still working on it, and I will invite you later whenever it's out to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna put a glossary of roller dance steps, very basics, that is sorted out by category. So I'll let you know about this. So I'm skipping this section because I don't have anything to say yet because it has to be released. And then my 8th point, the dynamics. So I suggest that you always alternate short moves and long ones. Like I just did, for example, the scissors are fast moves. Like you can put 8 of them, those are fast moves, but then the swizzle is a longer one. So that creates a different dynamic already, right? Because you have one fast ones and then slower ones. I mean, I should rather say short moves and long moves, right? And then use breaks. That's something that we forget, but like put a break in the middle of the choreo. Otherwise, it will really like feel like it's a fitness training sometimes. So let's say instead of doing my 8 scissors, I can do 1, 2, 3, freeze, 1, 2, 3, freeze. All right, and that gives some breathe to the choreo, so it doesn't have to be always on the beat. You get to like give it some break, and that's very important visually. And also alternate levels within the section or the full choreography. When I say levels, it's like alternating between doing like things on your feet, or also things like lower. Like if you're gonna do a side wall, you can make it go low, right? Or you can go down in the floor. You know, you guys know these moves. Like just to like change levels, or even like something like this that is going low and up, so that we play with different levels. That's another thing. And then obviously also alternate choreography, and maybe if you're gonna do a full song, like give some space for a freestyle maybe, because sometimes you will have, if you're doing a group choreography, you will have people that have their strength in freestyle and you want to use that, and then you want to give them some spotlight here. And as well as alternate formations. If you have a group, if you're choreographing for a group, alternate the formations. Like if you have the people in a line, or if you have the people stacked, then just like change it, have columns. And this you can find in regular dance videos online if you want to have inspiration about different formations. Especially when you look at dance talent shows online, and they have huge groups of dancers. Like this is a big inspiration for different formations if you need any. And then my 9th point is assign movements. Okay, so the last thing is obviously once you're done with the core, and then you want to assign the other parts of the choreography. So let's say in the introduction, you know, you want to know if you're gonna start on stage or off stage, and if you're gonna like just like fade in or appear, or if you're gonna be right on stage and do something right away. So you want to know, for example, one of the choreography we do on 24K, the Bruno Mars. I know that the French team and the US team, they perform it often. And then this one, for example, starts with the slow motion entrance. And that's what we know about it. We all know that Bruno Mars 24K hour show starts with a slow motion entrance. And then the last part, the ending, you want to decide whether you're gonna finish like in the final pose where like you just stand and freeze, or if you're gonna fade out of stage. All right, so all those things. And also if in the middle of the song you have a bridge and you want to do something special about it, because if it's like maybe a climax of the song, like then you have to put there like a special trick or something impressive, maybe your best trick. Maybe if you have like if you're an acrobat, like you know, we like to put acrobatic stuff like a cartwheel, a handstand, or a lift, whatever, or a partner trick like Candice was talking about, because it is a wow, it has this wow effect when you do a partnering trick. So something on the spotlight on that climax of the song. The bridge usually on the song is that section where like you gotta shine. There's always a place, a spot in the music. Sometimes some music are like this, but then if they're like this and you're about to perform, then maybe you pick the wrong song, unless this is really the energy of the event. And then finally, once you have your choreo, you have to perform it. And this is my last point here. You have to perform it for yourself before you transmit it. And I'm really serious about it, because I really don't like when you work with the choreographer and the choreographer don't know the choreography, its own choreography. And it happens. Some choreographers won't know their choreography well, and that's their responsibility. They have to know it. This is why if you're gonna choreograph, you must practice, you must perform it for yourself and have it perfect, so that when you transmit it, you don't hesitate, and then you don't mislead your dancers. Because as a dancer, when you learn a step, when you start learning a step, if the choreographer starts making mistakes, then your brain is going to be going to do tricks on you. Like you're learning something and then he says, oh no, actually this is this way, and then it gets very confusing. So if you want to be efficient and you want the dancers to learn quick, just know it. Just know it. Perform it with the music 100% at the original speed. Yes, Laure, you want to say something? Go ahead, say something and mute. What do you want to say?
No, you're so right. Yes, it's so right. Because you are totally lost.
Right.
You say on the left, and after it's on the right, and sometimes, often tu retiens, you keep the first information. So
yeah, very true. Yeah, when you learn choreo, this is why as a dancer, as a performer, you always remember the first move you've seen. This is why it's very confusing when a choreographer doesn't know his thing. So if he keeps changing it, I know, because I was working with like somebody that kept changing everything all the time. And actually gonna share an experience I did. We were performing for Priyanka Chopra in Boston once. It was a Bollywood performance, okay? And then the choreographer, I'm not gonna name him, but we learned maybe like 20 minutes worth of choreography. And then when and then he kept changing it. And then the performance ended up to be a mess, because everybody was confused because it had so many changes. And then actually that was for the last rehearsal. And then when Priyanka Chopra showed up, she realized that it wasn't the choreography that she wanted us to learn. So we had to learn something new. We had to learn from scratch on the same day of the performance. We had arrived one night before, and then we arrived at Boston, and she said, oh no, that's not what you are performing. So everything changed, and it was very confusing. And then it's always the fault of the dancer, because we are actually the one who are like presenting the result of the work. So they always blame it on the dancer, although that we are just doing what we can. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, guys, any question, or should we just have Zaira, because we're a little late here. Zaira, are you here? Yes, I know she's here.
Hello.
And I'm here. Before Zaira comes, I'm just gonna share my website for people that want to follow me here in the chat. That's my website. And then it has also because we're offering Rollerdance instructor training that you can find on the website as well, and on the Missile as well, on the Missile team website as well, you can find it. And I have also some videos on YouTube of a Rollerdance warm-up if you want to check it out. They're very old. I have new ones coming up. Sorry about that. But it's better than nothing for now. All right, Zaira, I'm going to have you.
Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Thank you for your patience. Yes.
No problem.
Like,
A pleasure.
go ahead.
Hello. So, well, I'm Zaira. I don't know if some of you know me, but well, just quickly, I'm going to introduce myself, and then we're gonna go ahead to do just a little dance, just to have a little taste of Latin roller dance. Whether you're wearing skates or not, I want you to move. I know that it's Sunday. Maybe we are a bit lazy, but your movement makes us happy. So let's go. I'm just gonna let you know what is Latin roller dance, so you know what you are doing. So Latin roller dance is an idea that I create or I've been doing since 13 years ago. And the first time that I did it, it was in a freestyle slalom competition, in an international one. And it was like, well, I just created such an impact because I did a classic, which is a competition in a slalom where you have to create a choreography between the cones. And I decided to do my own music. So I did reggaeton, salsa, to be specific. And literally, I didn't have a good position in the competition, but that wasn't my main goal. I just wanted to make an impact and just tell the people that you have to be yourself when you skate, because it's the way that we express ourselves. And if you are Spanish or you're Latino and that's the music that you like, why not? You're gonna use your music. So after that, I've been performing all that year since 2011. That was a competition. I've been doing my own shows of Latin roller dance. And then the last year, just because I was feeling a bit melancholic because I'm away, I live now in the UK, I'm not in Spain anymore. I started to do it just on my own, and people started to join me, some of my students, and oh, actually, this is so fun. So I decided to develop a not program, but like a, yeah, I don't know how to call it, but I decided to create a way, it's like a vocabulary, a new vocabulary of skate moves that were integrated with the Latin music. It could be, well, Latin and Spanish. It can be flamenco pop, salsa, bachata, reggaeton, everything. So I can share it with the people who likes the music, and tell them that you can put together skating and Latin dance together. Like it's possible to skate to Latin music. So it's like, well, I'm gonna take the step, I'm gonna show them that is possible as well. And also to include the Latin and Spanish community in the skate community, because sometimes we feel a bit forced that we have to dance with another music, hip hop, that and that. And yeah, it's just great when we come all together and we can enjoy our music. And yeah, it's a way to come all together, express yourself, and take the chance that we have so much body movement in most of the dances in Latin America and Spain, from the flamenco, and such a great way to express yourself that it's like, well, we had to do this. And yes, since the last year I've been doing so many workshops and classes, and yeah, I'm gonna show you a little bit of how you can do it. It's just a little challenge, might be a bit fast, but it's short and sweet. So if you are on shoes or on skates, you can join, okay? So I'm gonna show you quickly, and at the end, if you have any question about any other thing, you can let me know. So you're ready, we're gonna do crazy legs, a count of 8. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we are doing a basic crazy legs, and then a double 1. 1, 2, and double 1. Okay, that's the first 8. One more time, and then I go ahead because it's super quick. Okay, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now the next one, we're gonna go 1, because the song says relax. 1, 2, and then we go up 3, 4, like in a sexy way or just in your own way. Yeah. Later on, I'm gonna go with the hips and all the body movement. So again, from the beginning, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, from there, the last part, we're gonna do C step. 3 C step, I think. So we go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and we're gonna stop there and twerk, twerk. That's my favorite part, sorry. So this is a way that you can express yourself through skating, okay? Now, the body movement and the body with the music. So this song is reggaeton. It's an old reggaeton song that is called Noche de Entierro. Most of you maybe don't know. It is from Daddy Yankee, Wisin and Yandel, some of the legends, one from long time ago, but it's still out there. So in the crazy legs, we're gonna try to push your hips out. Just exaggerate the move, because in reggaeton, we exaggerate so much the moves. And the more sexy that you can do, don't be scared about touching yourself, just feel yourself, be confident with your body, and use everything that you got, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You don't have to do the arms like me, you just have to do the arms on your own, just what you feel in the moment. Okay, now we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and now in the C step, we're gonna take the chance that we are stepping out. I'm gonna do it this way so you can see my hip. When we're stepping out, we get the chance to push all the hip out. So you can see the difference. If I do a C step with no movement on my hips, it will look like this. Yeah? But if I push my hips out, look the difference. So it looks like you're doing something more difficult or something more. But it's not, it's just this. So you go into the mirror and you practice your hips here. No jokes. Everything from the beginning and then with music. 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here just 12. Or you can do this or there. Just hit round, round. Okay? Music, and then we just repeat, repeat, repeat. Let's see if, let me see if my speaker went to sleep. No, it's still on. Okay, ready? I'm gonna give you the time. Yes? Now we're gonna practice again. On shoes or skates, doesn't matter. Just do it. Let's go. Again, I'm gonna put it from a bit there. Okay, ready? 5, 6, 7. Let's go again. One more time. Okay. I see you. 5, 6, 7. Yes. How's it going? You got it? Good? You wanna do one more, or you want to take the chance to get some questions or something? But that's a quick example of how to integrate, for example, reggaeton music with skates, rhythm skates moves, and coordinate with your body. So it's all about the expression that sometimes, usually when you skate, or what I see here, usually in the UK, I see that they don't move a lot their upper body, and when it comes to skate, has to be, I don't know, has to be for me at least. I had to be able to move all my body and express. So many people is scared about to do that, to just feel themselves, because they think they compare themselves with everyone, and you just have to be yourself. That's the only secret about get the group and all the style. It's just be confident with yourself and love yourself and any other thing. And if you let me, I'm gonna say a little surprise. Well,
yeah, let's do one more time. But go ahead.
one more time. Yeah, okay, let's go. I don't even know what time I'm up to, so that's why I'm not sure how many times I go. Got it? Okay. And I just wanted to say, I got some news. Well, I don't know if some of you that are here are in the UK, but the next Saturday, Bump Roller Disco is opening a brand new rink, super big, indoor, and we are working so much on it. So if anyone is around in the UK, come down to Bristol so you can go there. And also I'm gonna have the opportunity to organize more events around all of that. So yeah. Don't know if anyone has anything to ask or
Very
because if I talk so much, so
Don't hear anything. I'm seeing Laure and Nawal are drinking already.
yeah, they are.
My glasses.
You're so lucky. I don't have nothing to drink, just water.
You love Zaira.
Nothing. I just came from a few skate.
We love you. Love you, Zaira. Zaira.
Thank you.
Great news about the rink. Would you like to share in the chat a link where we can follow that?
I'm gonna share the link to the rink and some other our Instagrams and stuff. And also, well, I don't know, I'm also one of the owners of Band Movement, which is connected to Band Roller Disco. One of the owners, because the other owner is my boyfriend, just a story, CJ. And we provide classes, workshops, skate, well, a bit about everything, not just skating. And we also train people, like we coaching people who opens new rings. We've been helping people how to manage a ring, training the staff of the ring, and also we started to do instructor certifications as well. So we are been working so much, and yeah, we are excited with all the new projects. We got so many projects as well, but I cannot still tell anything, but you will know later on. And also, well, I'm back to online teaching again because everyone was demanding that, so I feel like I need to do something for my online people. And yeah, I'm working in and developing a platform where I can share my roller fitness courses, some of the Latin roller dance. I'm gonna do some online workshops as well. And yeah, everything coordinating with all my work here, the in-person classes, the workshops, the ring. So yeah, that's everything that I'm doing at the moment. And yeah, I don't know if I leave anything behind. But yeah,
you can use the chat and add on. Thank you.
I will.
Yeah, we love the Latin roller dance. Is a lot of fun.
Thank you so much, and hopefully we can do another one together because we did. I had the pleasure to have Cecile to join my choreography, my Latin choreography, but I also joined their Latin one, and it was so fun. We did so quick in Scale Love, yeah.
Yes, next time we gotta grab Candice because she was hiding. Hiding in she was there, so we'll grab her next time.
Oh, I saw you. I don't know. I saw you.
Yeah. She had her classes.
Good.
It was so many.
Oh, yeah, I saw you. I saw you teaching, and that's it. And then I didn't see you anymore. it was a crazy year.
It really was. I think I came at the nighttime, like, and by the time I would come from nighttime, everyone was so tired. They're like, "We're leaving." I was like, "Oh, yeah." They're like, "We've been here in the sun. It's been crazy hot." So yeah, I was in and out. It was fun though. It was amazing, always.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
But yeah,
nice.
we should come next time.
Yeah, we need to do something. Well, I just
Yeah.
want to add before I go that I've been a super fan of Cecile since the time that I discovered them. That was even before I started teaching roller dance. The next year is gonna be 10 years for me that I'm teaching roller dance. I've been teaching for 15 years skating, but the next year I just realized that I'm gonna be 10 years teaching. So I think I discovered you for that time, and it being always an inspiration, always. And also my mom loves missiles, and I think my mom is more fan of missiles than myself. Because she's always like, she knows everything that you all do. Like, oh my god, I love missiles, look what they did.
Wow.
But she's super fan of you, yeah.
Does your mom skate? Does she skate?
She used to skate, but not anymore because she's afraid of falling over. But when I was a kid, and also that's why I skate, because my mom brought me the first pair of skates, and we used to go together.
Wow.
But not anymore because she got afraid for falling over. But if not, we would be skating together still. She does salsa, but not skating anymore.
She's a dancer. That's great. All right.
Yes.
That's so cool. Thank you so much, Zaira. Yes, thank you. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Let's move on to Andre. We're a little late. Sorry. I know we have Andre and Michelle waiting. So we're running a little late, but Andre, if you're here, and Zaira, share your links in the chat while I'm changing the spotlight. And
I'm here.
Very good. Okay, let me put you in the spotlight. Andre, and he's gonna he's the master of spins. Andre, I'll let you introduce yourself.
So my name's Andre Villabrera, also known as Anvil Skates on Instagram. And I guess I'll start with a little bit about myself and my skate history. So I started when I was about 13, 14 years old, and my mom told my childhood friend and I that we should go skate at Empire, which was pretty much like 4 blocks down away from where we lived. And so we went there, and after like the first session, I fell in love with skating. And then I bought my own skates, and the next couple summers, I like went through so many pairs of cheap skates because I didn't know any better at the time as a kid. And then after a while, I stopped skating when I was about 17, and I just completely gave it up to do another sport. And then when I was about 23, 25, I came back to it, and I was like, you know what? I kind of like this. I miss it. And so I was skating for a year or two, and then I had the privilege to go to a skate event, and I saw these guys skating, and they were doing their tricks in the middle, and I was like, I want to do that. Like, that's what I want to do. And so ever since that day, I was like, I'm going to practice, and I'm going to apply what I learned from riding BMX, like that sort of discipline, to break down the moves and go at it step by step to learn. And sure enough, I started building up my repertoire, and then before I knew it, I had people tapping me on my shoulder and telling me how good I've gotten. And so that's been sort of my skate journey. So I've known for spinning, which is kind of like, it wasn't intentional. It was like something that sort of just happened because I sort of had like an affinity for spinning. And after I learned how to spin on 2 wheels on 1 foot, after a friend of mine told me to tighten my trucks to give me more stability, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. And then right after making that small change, it started clicking. And so ever since then, I've like started learning more to adjust my skates to match my style. And from there, I kept learning more and more difficult spins because there's just so many variations you can do, like spinning on one foot, grabbing the foot, or wrapping around or linking it to other moves. And the nature of what skating is that when you go from side to side so often, it's easy to just shift your weight and just start a spin. And then once you exit, you can lead into another one or go into another move and then keep that cycle going and going. So one of the things, let's see, can I, Cecile, I'm gonna share my screen. Oh, says only the host can.
You're teaching us some spins right now, right?
Yeah, I was gonna put I want to put like a video of me just like,
Oh no.
I made like a little.
Let's do this live. Can you?
Little slide.
Can we do this live?
I'm not sure if I could do it on the spot.
Do you not have space to show us right here? You don't have your skates on?
No, I didn't have any room to put my skates on.
Oh no.
I know.
We all have our skates on. We're ready to do it.
Well, let's see. Well, what I wanted to talk but share was like some of the secrets and like the fundamentals to spinning that I'm sure like sometimes it's on socks. Yes, you could spin on socks. Like, so when learning spinning, when it comes to spinning, the most important thing to start is when you begin each spin, you have to look in the direction you're going. So if you're going to spin to the left or counterclockwise, you have to turn your head into that direction. And then from there, you turn your shoulder too. And it causes this chain reaction where your body will follow along because no matter where you look, your body will always follow where your head goes. And so using that helps you, that from when I teach people from my experience, that normally helps fix majority of their problems initially. And then from there is just getting them to balance both feet, like keeping their weight even between both feet when spinning. So say you're going to do a toe spin. When you start, you can start with your arms out. And then as you swing your arms around, you turn your head, shoulders, and then you'll start to feel your hips twist. From there, you just, as soon as you start feeling that connection, that kinetic connection where you start twisting to turn, that's when you'll get onto your toes and start spinning. And so the next step is knowing how much momentum to use when spinning, because a lot of the times when people spin, they put too much speed into it. And what happens when I'm sorry, I'm tripping up on my words. What happens when people do that is that they use the momentum of the speed to keep themselves up. Now, you don't necessarily, that's not a bad thing, but if you really want to be in control of the spin, you have to go at it at like a slow to medium pace when learning, because that teaches you how to keep your weight evenly distributed between both feet, as well as how to stop on a dime or stop on point. Because if you're going too fast, then you're at the mercy of momentum, and that just keeps you going and going. And then eventually it's like you won't be able to stop where it needs to be. So you can imagine being on a stage or performing and you spin too fast and everyone's facing the crowd, whereas you stop and you're facing your team members. You don't want that. So it helps to learn how much momentum is needed to get as much rotations as you want. And then the next tip I have for people is that it helps it really helps to strengthen your legs and core when like if you want to, like, just in general, for being a better skater, having strong legs and a strong core helps tremendously, especially when it comes to skating. Spinning. With spins, a lot of the times you're holding yourself tight to keep all the internal forces together. So that way your limbs aren't flying all over the place. And so having a stronger core and stronger legs helps keep the balance much more in place. And then you don't have these strange wobbles that you see when beginners spin. It's like they'll spin and then it looks like they're falling out of the spin. When you have like a solid foundation, a solid core strength, that doesn't happen as much anymore. And so doing exercises like bicycle curls, sit-ups, or hanging leg raises and stuff like that really helps. Doing squats and working your way up to single leg squats also helps too when it comes to spinning and just general skating. Now, my third tip has to do with skates. I find a lot of people, they're very, how can I put it? Not territorial or personal when it comes to, yeah, squats is the secret. When it comes to setting up their skates, sometimes their trucks are way too loose, and so they miss out on having stability. So they have their trucks loose, which gives them the ability to swerve side to side, kind of like if you watch ATL skaters or skaters in Chicago or Detroit skate, they'll be on one foot and they're rocking side to side. So what ended up happening is, like, if they start learning how to do 1 foot spins, especially like 1 foot toe spins, they don't have that stability to really get the spin down, because when they get on their toes, their feet are automatically starting to wobble because all their weight is there. And so what I tell people is, like, when you start approaching advanced spins, you have to sort of stiffen up your suspension and like tighten your trucks just a little bit to get that stability. That way you can actually learn the mechanics of the spin, and it reduces your frustration, where it's like you're trying but then you're failing constantly, and the thing that's holding you back is just your skates. So what I've noticed is that when I started having my trucks really stiff, over time I eventually got softer suspension, like softer cushions. I keep saying suspensions. I always equate cars and skates as the same thing. So in my videos, I like make that distinction. So when I got softer trucks, I found I was still able to do like my advanced spins, like spinning on 1 foot on the heel or spinning on 1 foot on the 2 wheels. However, it was like I can automatically feel the difference where my foot would kind of just sink in to a certain part of the spin. And I can tell that, like, for a beginner or even intermediates or some advanced skaters, like, that would be something rather, I would say, not annoying, but it'll just be kind of like a thorn in the side to deal with, because it can throw you off if you're not prepared for it or if you don't recognize it happening. So that's the third tip. So just stiffen up the suspension. Well, stiffen up the trucks a little bit, not all the way, just enough for you to get that stability for spinning. And now my next tip, which I encourage beginners, like, as soon as they ask me to learn how to spin, is that to look to learn both sides is what I'm going to say. So if some people, they naturally spin to the left, or sometimes they spin to the right, like, I think it's it's very beneficial to learn to spin on both sides from the start. It doesn't matter like how advanced the spin is, or if you have a dominant side or weaker side. It's best to just learn both sides, especially for all the 2 foot spins, or just there's no reason you shouldn't learn the opposite direction, because what that does is it gives you that freedom to spin in both directions without any difficulty. because there's been some times where I've been working with Cecile and the missile team, and Cecile would say, "All right, we're gonna spin," and she spins clockwise, and for me, I naturally spin counterclockwise to the left, and so she spins to the right, and it was around the first time when I started learning 24K. As it's actually happened in the show, like during live performances, where I know that we're going to spin to the right, but I'm so used to spinning to the left because I've done it for like when I initially started learning to skate. When I started spinning, I only spun in one direction. I spun counterclockwise because when you go around the rink, it's always counterclockwise. So here I am performing, and the choreo says to spin clockwise, and I immediately just naturally go counterclockwise. So out of 7 people, I'm the lone single person going the other way. And so now that I've been more conscientious to learn both sides and practice spinning to the right more often for a lot of my moves,
Oh, looks like we lost Andre. Maybe
I disconnected.
Okay, you're back. Okay.
Sweet. Let me grab a drink. Yeah, sorry about that. So spinning in both directions helps, especially when yeah, I've realized that when I've talked to artistic roller skaters or ice skaters, they only spin to the left or counterclockwise. All their jumps and all their spins are done in the same direction. I always found that I never realized that until I read about it in a Reddit post when I was looking up how to do a particular spin. But yes, they generally spin in one direction. And so for them to spin in the opposite direction is like it's like the most foreign concept. So us as freestyle roller skaters, when we're roller dancing, you don't want to be stuck only going one side, especially if someone is talking smack to you and they're like picking on you and you're like, you know what? You can only spin one side. Like if they can only spin in one direction, you'll always have the upper hand, being able to spin to the right and then stop and then go into the left side and then back again. And that's true with like with more advanced moves. A lot of people, they like, because the moves, like learning to advanced spins can be so challenging, they don't necessarily take the time to practice going the other way, especially on the other foot too. So that's another good secret. Like if you really want to, like if being the best or like pushing yourself to be among the top in wherever community or whoever you skate amongst, and there's someone annoying you, learn to spin on both sides and you'll definitely get the added benefits of like being able to spin whichever direction you want when you're getting lost into the music. And so another tip I have for spinning, it has to do with spotting. So like we mentioned with the ice skaters only spinning in one direction, ice skaters also, when they spin, they don't turn their heads around to spot a direction the way certain dance styles would do it, like in ballet. I prefer to just keep my head still and just kind of let the vision blur and just go with the spin. I find that less distracting than turning my head around and spotting. Well, the times I do spot, I find that it's easier to spot when you're doing like medium to slow spins, or like if you're on stage performing, then you don't have, if you're performing, you're not going to spin super fast anyway. So being able to spot where you're going is great. Yeah, spotting is sexy. I have a friend who he'll spot his spins and like he's also spinning pretty fast, which it looks impressive when you're just spinning like at top speed, but your head is also snapping around at the same time. Normally when they do that, I find that they're spotting at different sections on the floor and it's never the same direction. For me personally, I find that to be like impressive. And when I try it, I always like immediately hit the floors because I get so dizzy and get so much vertigo because I'm trying to turn my head and my body, and there's just like so much going on. So if you do spot like I guess learn both, I would say, because I'm an advocate for learning. I'm sorry, I'm tripping up again. I advocate to learn both. Learn how to spot, like if you're doing medium to slow spins, and then if you're interested in spinning faster, then just learn how to like blur your vision and just go with the spins, and then you'll have the best of both worlds, and you won't get stuck only doing one side. And plus, there's no downside to not learning both anyway. And now that leads on to the next tip. Sort of losing track of how many they are, but they're coming to me as I go. Dealing with vertigo. So for people that aren't very good at spinning or they're just learning, what tends to happen is that after several rotations, you start feeling dizzy, or like if you do like a really good spin and like you do like 4 or 5 rotations and you stop, then all of a sudden you start feeling sort of like the dizzy, or like it looks like the room is spinning. A way to deal with that is to stop and then plant both feet side, like shoulder width apart, and just kind of bend your knees and hold your arms out, and then just sort of kind of keep your focus onto like your feet, and just, I guess, let your vision swim, but don't tilt your head or upper body to go with it. And just slowly but surely just wait for your field of vision to come back to normal before spinning again. And what you're going to find is that after a while, your body gets used to that type of spinning over and over. And then so your body will get used to the vertigo. And then what you'll find is that you'll be able to spin more frequently and much more longer. And then vertigo won't be a problem for you at all. And then you'll reach a point where the only time that vertigo starts to bother you is if you start looking in another direction. So one of the times that I got caught up by someone, this was years ago. I was at Branch Brook, a skating rink in New Jersey, and I saw this guy. I saw Miraculous Spins, Shamar, and he was spinning, and then I saw him spin, and then he looked up while spinning, and then looked back, and then kept spinning, and I was like, this guy. And of all the times I've done spins, I never thought of looking up while doing so. And so I tried it. And then the first time I tried it, I swear to God, I felt like someone swept my feet from under me, or I felt like someone just knocked me off balance while I was spinning. Because I looked up, and then when I put my head back down, I immediately hit the floor because the room was spinning so much from it.
Yeah, Andre, we saw that you have I noticed that now you had those spins where you look up, and that's very cool because it actually breaks the alignment of the spine, so that's not easy to do, but that must be a good
It felt very rewarding to learn to like actually get comfortable looking up while spinning. I'm trying to do it in the other direction, but it's difficult. And it actually made me appreciate ice skaters more, because a lot of the times looking up is already difficult, but now imagine looking up and then bending your back almost 180 degrees to do like a layback spin, and then it's just amazing just how far people like can take it.
Andre, do you have any last thing you want to share? Because we are running out of time, and then we have to receive Michelle too. Anything else you wanted to share with us? Last thing.
The last thing I would share is that if you're when learning spins, well, practicing any sort of spin, no matter if they're easy, difficult, or if you're teaching someone, start slow and just break it down. Start just by doing 90-degree turns or 180-degree turns, and then just practice doing one full rotation and then stopping. I find that helps. It's like that would like when I first realized that was like one of the most major things that helped me learn other spins faster and help teach other people how to spin better is by building them up to do more rotations. Because when you start off that slow, you learn exactly how much momentum you need to go around every single time, and that you have that control, which is so much better. I like seeing people being in control of their spins. Like you do crazy legs and then you do a sit spin and then you stop and then you go back to crazy legs versus some people that spin and then when they stop, it's like they're off balance or they're leaning and they're like, you can see them fighting the momentum to get back to the balance. So definitely doing it, starting slow and controlled and just working your way up to more rotations. So from 180s, 360, and then you do 2 full rotations, then 3. And me personally, I say once you do 4 full rotations controlled, you basically got the spin down and then you can move on to something else. Or you can say you learned to spin if you can do it consistently several times in a row.
All
But
right.
yes, those are all my tips.
Thank you, Andre. Thank you for sharing all your tips. I wish we could see you spin. Maybe we miscommunicated. I really wanted. I was excited to. Maybe another time we can have you teach spins.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, so you can share in the chat your social media, anything, any link.
Oh yes, I could put my YouTube video, my YouTube channel link I'll put it in the chat, and then you can see all the tutorials I have for the spins that I've taught so far.
Nice. Then we'll look at it. Okay, great. So I'm gonna let you. We're gonna pass the torch to Michelle, which is our cherry on the cake. So our last guest for today. Andre, yeah, I'll let you put it on the chat, all your links, so that we can follow you. Where is it? Okay. And then let's have Michelle on the spotlight. Michelle, founder of the Skate Love and a professional dancer, performer, roller dancer, choreographer. She does everything. I'll let you.
Hey, hello, everyone. I'm at the airport. I just arrived after a 10-hour flight, so I'm kind of.
We are so lucky to have you. We're crossing fingers. Oh.
And then the connection is like, well, let's see. But I'm happy to be here, anyways. And congratulations, Cecile, and congratulations the whole team for the anniversary and 15 years of pushing it, like pushing everything, like working hard. So congratulations for that. And we have to dance together. We need a party. So I decided to talk a little bit about something that is not so common, but being talking about being professional and international. And I think I'm in the perfect setting for that because I'm at the airport without planning it. But it's just that I was just thinking with Cecile, like, okay, we should introduce this topic because it's something that I think people are, like, I've seen throughout the years organizing the festival, that every time I have to count on people are not ready with their material, their marketing. And so I think it's something that is important to communicate or to comment. And so everyone that wants to work on the business of skating is aware that it's something important. But I consider important that in the community we have like people that want to coordinate, like they want to work, like coordinate, plan things, teach, sell skates or whatever. And then other people that they don't want to do anything, they just want to enjoy themselves. And we need both. And I think that those that are decided to work, then I think it has to be clear as a role And then I think that is good that those who like me, I'm a performer, but also I work with the skating. So I have to like communicate it clearly that this is what I'm doing. So everyone has like its role in the community. There's less problems and conflicts. I also think that. And then as this is like a short call, I thought let's do like bullet points on, for example, what I consider that is important for being professional and also for being international. So I made my homework in the plane and I have a text with that. And for example, to be professional, I think, as I said, identify the role and the goal in the community and be clear with it. This is something that I think is very important to avoid conflicts as well. The other thing is learn how to use internet tools. I think this is key to be able to coordinate whatever you have to do. And some people, they want to work, but then they don't know how to use, they don't know about their own processes. And I think this is something very important to design like a process, or at least understand the tools, and then it's a better way to work on the business or the project. And also, for example, one thing that is important is to add a signature in the email. So you have everything there, the phone and everything. This is key, I think. Get an invoice template to get paid. This is also important. I've received people working at the festival that they didn't have the invoice ready and I had to do it for them. So these type of things, I think it's not professional at all. And I think that this is one of the best thing, the first things that you have to be worried about, of course, if you want to be paid. And also, of course, the marketing material has to be ready. Let's say a good photo with a good quality, good light, good text. And if the person doesn't know anything about that, we can always ask for help, because there's people that know how to do all these things. And I don't think it's difficult. There are a lot of people that are really open to help. So I think that's very, very important. Well, this is about being professional, just 5 points that I think it could be useful. And then international. One of the things that I've noticed, and it's funny because it's like generic, it's silly, but it's something important. When you give your phone number, it's good to add the country code. Some people give their phone number without a country code, and then of course we cannot reach them. And if people want to be working and in touch with people around the world, of course, this is something that is very, very important. Also, what else I have, like understand the basic concepts of international communication. I think that's also something that is super important. For example, if you have a meeting and then you need to know the timings and how you call the time frames in the world and these type of things. I think this is also sometimes confusing when I put the CET in the scale of, it's like, what is that, you know? And there's something that we have to take into consideration. Also, I'm gonna open the chat so I see what people are saying. Yeah, thank you. I'm here. I'm alive. So the other thing is to use maps, whatever maps, because I use Google Maps. I sold my soul to Google. I sold my soul. Like I use everything, and I use it all the time for everything. I use all the tools. I think, yeah, well, I use Google Docs. Well, yeah, Google Drive and the sheet and the maps. And maps, I can't live without it, because if you go to another place and you're not from there and you don't know the streets, of course you need some guidance. And some people they're like, oh, I don't know how to move in this city. Of course, but then you need to use the app. And I know that some people use other type of apps. I think, well, I use Google, but of course there's other options. And The other thing is, well, English. English is the international language, but I know that some people struggle with English. Then I think that is important to master the like a system to communicate with the rest of the people. I don't know, using translators or something, but I think it's important to keep the language and the communication with flow, basically. Yeah, I know about the maps app. I don't use that, but I think it's the same. All these maps are more or less the same. I think people need to decide what they're gonna use. And Apple also, no, Apple, well, iPhone has a lot of things. And the other thing, well, I said, let me see, I said, yeah, the country code for the number, for the phone number, the understand the basic concepts of international communication, let's say the time frames and all this, using apps like maps, for example. English as the international language is important, of course. And then, well, something that I think it's key as well is to travel more. Like if we travel more, we open our mind and we learn about life and all these things. And if you can afford it, of course, you can travel virtually, because I can put my father as an example. My father knows a lot about the world and he's been traveling virtually. So he's not like, well, I hope that he can see something, but being in touch with many things because he's interested in knowing about the world. So I don't know. I think it's very important to be connected to the world in order to have a better communication as well. And well, I hope this is useful. I don't know if you have comments. I would like to talk with people about these things, or what they do, or what. Michelle, is it possible to live only from a skate festival, or what do you make for a living besides a festival? I do two things. I work full-time festival, and I work for the agency, so for the performances agency. So we do castings for advertising, and then we do shows for private events. But this is a sporadic activity, let's say, like it's not all the time. Like for example, we had a very complicated casting with like, I think 19, no, 9 or 19, I don't remember now, but let's say 10 skaters. And it was like very crazy because it was the first time that we had all this and a lot of changes, and the director didn't know what he wanted, and so it was complicated. But I act as skater scout. So I look for profiles for different things, more or less like Cecile, you know. Cecile is also doing that for different events. It could be a commercial, it could be a performance, a show, it could be different things. So now I'm working full time with the skates, full time. Actually, I'm coming from Saudi Arabia. We were dancing for a new rink, and then we are going to France because we have another event on the 24th of March. Yeah, so yes, that this is what I'm doing. Barcelona agent. Yeah. Yeah. So can we add unmute people so they can say things and participate, or I have to be on my own talk?
You can unmute, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
guys.
so I don't feel so lonely. Yeah, so I was writing this in the plane, thinking about this. It's like it was good exercise because I thought about the topic, but I didn't like organize everything, and now I want to develop like the details of this because I think it's an interesting thing to talk with the skaters. And this is something that I would like to help as well, because I'm coming from advertising agencies myself, and I'm used to the corporate world, let's say. So I'm used to this type of processes, and I think some people, of course, they're not coming from this environment, so it's a different situation. But I think we should help each other And also, I think it's important that the people that don't have the experience, they have to look for help. And they need to understand, okay, I don't know how to write my own text, but I can ask someone to do it for me. And they have to be aware of that. That's the thing. If you don't have the knowledge or the experience and you don't know what to write or whatever, that's fine. You don't have to know everything, but at least ask for help. And I think people, they don't take this too seriously, you know, like to have your marketing material. Like I've been looking in internet for photos for people so they look like stars, and I'm like, I can't believe that. Like I don't want to be like I'm very busy out already with the festival with many things, and then sometimes just because I want to present everyone like amazing, I have to look in internet for the best picture. So
Yeah.
I think this is, yeah,
I
Cecile, maybe you know about that, right?
I know that's what I've been doing lately for this event. Actually, I went to pick your picture on social media.
Yeah,
So
I saw.
can relate. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's true about like it's funny because maybe when we are in this field and we're already international, we don't realize the efforts that are required. But it's true, it opens so many doors when we are aware of like everything that you mentioned, the communication tools, and then the communication awareness also, because it has to go with that, as well as like you said, yeah, all of this, and then like the what I was gonna say, communication, and then as well as
yeah.
using a proper language, and then have the English as a as universal language. I mean universal, so people will.
And you are very professional, Cecile. Like you have your marketing on point. You're sending newsletters and stuff like all this. Yeah, you are very professional.
But yeah, but
And
talking
guys, look, I'm at the airport. Look, I'm at the airport. And the internet is not going so well. It keeps disconnecting, and I'm destroyed. But I am so happy that I made it, and I was worried about this, but I look at my bag. I travel with just this.
So where
I put my skates the first thing, my laptop, my tambourine, and my clothes around. My
so
clothes are small.
tell us about it, Michelle. Where are you performing? What project was it?
It's a Lula on wheels, Saudi Arabia, a Lule. Yeah, it's a new ring, and they're moving the skating over there, and it was fun. There's a lot of locals. It was fun to see these people trying for the first time, most of them for the first time.
So
another place in the world that is moving the skating.
where are you performing?
No, we were just like entertaining and motivating and inspiring and helping and this type of things, you know.
Okay, nice.
When when there's a new place and people are like, but people stared like, oh, these guys are dancing on skates. Like I didn't know that you can do that.
Nice.
Yeah, we do it. So
Michelle, what are your personal projects for this year, and as well as we can talk also about Skate Love separately, but share about your personal projects first, if any.
personal project is to be happy. I just want to relax and enjoy myself better because more because I was working as a machine, but now not anymore. So I am trying to skate more. Lola, Cristina, Lola the Beast. She's doing the trainings on Thursdays here in Barcelona, and I'm very happy because then I skate a little bit more. We skate every Sunday here, and now I'm going to the trainings as well, and that's another space that we can train, practice moves and stuff, very like informal, you know. And I love it, and I should do more.
Good.
And also I want to learn body percussion. Body percussion, I love that.
Okay.
And Yeah, and I want to improve my tambourine playing. And also, yes, the locking. No, the walking,
Walking, nice.
I love that. Yeah. Of course, they're going crazy there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but I learned that at the event in France, and I remember that was a great class. And I need to keep going with it. Yeah, I need to just feed myself to be a better performer because I'm not practicing too much. And also, I should create more reels. Well, it's not an obligation. I'm leaving, so I'm leaving out of the internet and out of Instagram, but I should keep going with my selection of like disco music and other type of music as well. But I've been busy, so I will get some. I hope I have some material from this trip because I'm not doing anything. So I need to change my phone as well. So I want to do more.
Well, it's
Well, more for me, more for me. I mean,
yeah, it's understandable. I think we all want to take a break from social media. I'm sure we all in this case.
yeah,
Too
yeah,
addicted.
and nobody's gonna die if you disappear for a while.
Right, that too. Yeah, no. I think it requires a lot of strength to be able to like put it on the side and be able to focus on our daily activities. It is
And
challenging.
have you seen that I have this now?
Oh, right. For how long? Not for too long, right?
1 year, but I'm starting to get desperate. Yeah, But
No, it's gonna go like that. Don't worry.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So,
Well, I'm eating like I don't have anything, and there's no tomorrow, and then I figure out.
and
Well,
you worked on Skate Love this year?
sorry, what?
And
Say it
you
again.
and you worked on Skate Love this year on this edition?
Um, I'm doing a big change. I'm changing the whole staff, the whole team. Like I have a new production company and new roles that never existed.
Okay.
A lot. Yeah, but I think it's in the like it's getting bigger, better, and step by step. But yeah, I'm bringing new muscles, new minds, new creativity, new fresh heads because we need that.
Nice.
So to help push, because after 7 years being struggling and pushing hard, sometimes it's very difficult. But
Yeah,
I'm
well,
still here. I'm still here pushing it.
it never stopped growing. This is the beauty of it. And then there will come a day where like all you will have to do is delegate.
Yeah. I'm in the process of that. I have to prepare some briefs and many things. But yeah, it's exciting. It's a big transition, but I think it's a good one.
Good,
So
yeah.
you saw the people coming from.
We all want to come back.
So get ready for this year. We're gonna launch the tickets in February. The rest of the tickets, all the tickets in one shot.
Okay.
And I'm trying to finish the program before, so maybe we thought about the 29th of February, but maybe it will be earlier. If we run and have everything ready, then, for example, the classes, then we can launch it earlier. But let's see. This is something that we're thinking about right now.
Okay, nice.
So yeah. And what else do you have after me? Is it over
Yep. Cherry on the cake, Michelle. The cherry on the cake.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't bring the cake and the drinks and everything here. So
But we're
they
good.
didn't allow me in the plane.
You have one last thing to share with us. Otherwise, I'm just gonna like start pouring my wine with you guys.
Wow. Oh, wow. I don't have anything.
Yeah,
Well, I'm very happy to have that I'm here because it was very difficult. I was like I wasn't sure, but congratulations again. I hope that this keeps going and keeps growing, and nothing else. I just want, I hope that is useful what I said. I can send a text so people can take notes if they want.
Yeah, you can.
And see you next.
The chat is this video is recorded, and then if you want to leave in the chat the link.
Yeah. Wait.
I think everybody will still.
I can. Okay, I'm gonna copy this.
Mhm.
Dun, 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 and I will paste it. And
time to drink.
I'm gonna put it. Oh no, it's too long. It's too long. Okay, I will send it later. I don't know. Maybe you send it for another. And it's too long.
You can then take your time. We're all staying connected. Yeah, you have time to share on the.
Okay, I'm gonna send one block now. Let me see if it
I'll just
allows me.
The main screen. Yeah, with everybody. Okay, let's unmute everyone. Wait, where's the?
Okay, I'm pasting one part and then the other part.
Fromage. 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 How do we unmute
Fromage.
Can unmute everyone.
Stinks.
Champagne.
Okay, Cecile.
Yeah.
I have to leave.
And Laura has the party going on the best one.
Marta, besitos. It's Zaira, it's Candice.
Hello. In Barcelona.
Ciao. Thank you. Congratulations.
Elle sentait les missiles.
Cecile, I have to leave. Okay. Thanks.
Bye, Michelle. See you soon.
Ciao.
Thanks to be here.
Bye. Thank you.
Olé.
Everybody.
Trop bien.
Oui, Amandine.
Oh, Amandine.
Ça, c'est ce que vous avez raté, les filles. Vous avez raté la chorégraphie contemporaine.
Je l'ai vu dans le métro, t'inquiète.
Ah, c'était beau.
Everybody is still hiding behind their video or.
Yeah.
Orion
chez
Ouais.
Comment mon chat?
Hiding behind your camera. Shannee, Stephen, Jean-Jacques.
There is Orion.
Who is GA?
Elle emmène même à la réunion, t'inquiète.
We see
Steven, where are you, Steven? Steven, put your camera on, please.
Come back, it's the end.
Come on, Andre, everybody.
Happy dog.
You don't even have any music. Look at them. They're like dancing with no music.
On n'a pas besoin de musique pour danser. Je suis danseuse contemporaine, qu'est-ce que tu crois? I'm a contemporary dancer. I don't need music.
Right, for sure.
I was listening to La Fama, but it's on my headset.
Matza, you have some music.
Look, Steven is
It's on
opening
my headset
too.
because I don't think it'll show.
Hey, Steven!
Where is Steven?
Steven! Hey! We have
Can anyone put music?
We have Belgium,
Yeah.
France, LA, New York. Where are you, Yoshi?
Yeah.
Where are you located again?
Washington State. Yeah.
Who's putting? Look, these two are dancing too, and we don't know what.
Yes, Laura and Nawal. And there is Shannee. Yeah.
I go, they're still drinking.
Everybody dancing.
It's not loud enough.
Drunk already.
Over here eating because I'm so hungry.
C'est impressionnant, hein?
Well, yeah, it is impressive.
Yes, it's impressive. Oh oui. Ah, ça y est, Laure, elle est partie. Oh, 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 attends, c'est de Big Wave. Ah oui, de Big Wave. De Big Wave. Flower. Moulinet. Moulinet, bonjour. Non, on n'entend pas votre musique, mais on voit la chorégraphie.
C'est 24K.
Bah oui.
Ah,
On s'entend pas, c'est bizarre.
le fameux 24K.
Girls, I think I have to go.
Yeah, it's okay. No, it's just like being clownish.
If anyone's doing any online classes, I'd love to join you guys. I'm too far from most of you.
Ah,
Okay.
we'll think about it.
Yeah, I'm doing online classes again.
Ah,
Okay.
Yeah, Zaira do that.
I'm gonna jump in. Otherwise, I'm never gonna get better. I'm in the middle of the country, in the middle of nowhere.
No worries, you get in touch and then we sort out. No problem.
And this online still? You still have Zoom classes?
I do. I teach remote private all the time. Or this year I'm thinking of returning also to doing some online groups. I don't know yet if it's going to be weekly or every 2 weeks, but I think I want to offer something again because the same thing. I'm getting a lot of people ask, and for me it's more affordable and it's less time if I put people in groups. So I think I'm gonna start, but I haven't figured out the platform that I want to use yet, what's the best way to do it. Obviously Zooms are easy, but maybe I don't know. I have to figure it out. But yeah, I do privates right now online and groups coming back soon. So
all right, sounds good.
anyway, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Well, let's end
Nice
this.
to see everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you, Candice.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Say bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Woo!
Thank you so much.
See you next year.
Okay.